What's up, guys? Happy date night. I missed you all terribly since I didn't see you 5 minutes ago. It's been terrible. How do I turn off this damn noise cancel? I think that's it. Yeah, that's way better. Oh, it's so much better. Good evening, Jennifer.
Finally.
Am I late? How's it look? Do I need to move some shit around?
Yeah, you do.
It changes as soon as you guys come up. It's like I have a preview before I go live, but it doesn't give me an option to like preview it with guests.
Okay, let me screenshot it and send it to you.
All right. Admir, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Jen, I was going to say Jennifer, but
You can. She doesn't even get mad.
She doesn't?
She didn't get mad at me.
Oh.
I just ignore you.
Oh.
That's you.
Maybe she was.
Yeah, that's you. How's everybody's night? Everybody excited?
Wait, what needs to move, Jen? It looks all right. Do we not like that?
What's wrong with it?
That's what I was asking.
I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Cool.
I see. Yeah, everything looks good to me.
I saw you posting some shit about billionaires. You on your eat the rich shit now, Admir? Whoa.
What do you mean? What post?
I don't know. You put it. I was trying to find it, and somebody's music started blaring. I don't really know how to use TikTok very well. Let's see.
You're not the only one.
Oh yeah, Republicans are mad about Democrats wanting $1.5 trillion to make sure middle class have health care, but are okay with spending over $1 trillion in tax cuts for the rich. Make sense. Did you get some heat for that?
Oh, you wouldn't believe. If I told you, you would not. Listen, I got like 4 phone calls within minutes after that.
Who got mad at you?
Admir, are you just trying to like make your side? Are you? Do you just not want to be friends with them anymore? Maybe just say that.
No, I mean, the more I do this shit, it seems like the more they like me. So I'm like, fuck you. I'm just gonna keep doing it. No, I mean, listen, I got so much hate for that post, and then the other one. Oh my god.
What was the
when
other
I
one?
asked? So I asked, if hypothetical Trump pardons Maxwell, would you still support him? And an instant yes. I was like, damn, like for real? I was like, you can't be. I was like, this is not. It can't be serious, bro.
Who is this? Is this a real opposition Big Jimmy here?
Jimmy is a. So Jimmy is a. Did you?
We might have talked before.
Oh, okay, Jimmy.
I feel like I remember the profile.
So did you, Jen? Well, did she tell you?
Oh shit! Yeah. Is that what you sent me?
Yes.
Is that Jimmy?
So Jimmy is the dude that kind of controls everything, and so if you want to do, I mean, I'm for it. I'm really interested.
I just want to talk to him.
Questions.
If this is that Jimmy, I don't know if it's the same person, but I'd rather talk to you offline first. I don't know you. I do know that there. Just full disclosure, like there's some people that were involved in that event that I wouldn't want to platform and talk to. So I want to talk about it first before we go live with it. So I think I told Jen to just have him get my Discord username and we can talk. We can set up a phone call and we can talk.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so Chris is someone different, so I don't know if Jimmy was. Jimmy isn't Chris, but
I think Chris is the guy. I think this Chris
Big
is
Jimmy
the actual.
Is Big Jimmy the agent? Does he have representation? Is that what this is?
Yeah, Chris is the main dude.
Hi, Amanda.
Howdy.
Shit, hey Amanda.
Hey.
How come I can't see Amanda?
I'm right here. I'm on
your eyes.
In a different state.
Weird, I can't see.
Oh, that was a good one, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Did you invite anybody here?
I'm about to. I'm setting up.
Did it say? It keeps telling me my mic isn't reading. Do I sound okay? I don't trust TikTok Studio.
I mean, I can hear you fine.
I hear you just peachy.
Neat. Jen, did you see somebody said it's small on YouTube? I don't know what that means, but someone said
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I'm just not going to.
I mean, I know what small means, and I've heard people say that looks small.
I mean, I was going to say something less.
It
I didn't.
It just doesn't seem like that's relevant to this conversation.
No, I mean.
Okay.
Oh, I'll tell him later.
I'm putting up YouTube to see if it's on my end.
I've heard people say
they're the same size.
Oh, it does look small. Oh, it's because you're broadcasting it in horizontal instead of vertical. That's why.
What?
It's broadcast in it's not broadcast in it shows up in vertical, but it's set up for horizontal, so it's only taking up like the middle part, I think.
It's okay. I'll figure it out.
All right.
I didn't change it unless you adjusted something in the setting, which is very likely that happened.
No, it's not. I don't even know how to do that. That is very unlikely. I'm not aware of how to do that. Oh shit! My dogs are in here. They're gonna bark. Girls, go.
Anyways, so if you guys are typically opposition to RTP, if you guys want to hit the request button, and come on up. We're looking for opposition only for RTP. So if you guys disagree with him, then send a request.
Got a Satanist in here? Damn.
Satanist? Damn.
I don't know. When I see a Satanist, I'm legitimately not sure if they're in opposition to me or not. I have no idea. Hold on. Let me get rid of my dogs that keep coming in, and the window's open, so they're going to bark.
Leave the dogs alone.
They're just going to bark because I have the window open because it's finally like a nice night, and they're going to bark at every single person who walks by, and that's going to be annoying. So give me 1 sec.
This wind chill over here is crazy. It's like 34 degrees. Yuck.
Got it. What's going on? There's a Chicago protest right now?
I don't know where. I'm interested to know because I'm in Chicago right now.
Said.
I'm in Chicago right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm right in Lincoln Park.
What's going on? What's going on with the government shutdown? Anybody got an update?
Still shut down.
Is your people gonna unshut it down or what?
Your people.
Oh, that's crazy.
Listen, comment section, calm down.
It was downtown, it looks like. Somebody said it just...
Oh, downtown?
See, they're starting to get to know me. They're already laughing my ass off instead of freaking fighting me.
They're laughing your ass off?
No, your comment section.
Oh.
Facts, Ash.
What do your people think about that? Are we going to have a civil war in the chat? Our people are saying that you're with us now?
I'm for the people. Politically only, not personally. Let me clarify that.
Oh, man.
You never know.
I'm for the people.
I'm just for that. That's probably what you need to do. That was probably the right decision.
It's elevation. It's elevation night. I'm sorry.
Are we elevated tonight?
Oh,
ma'am?
We're making sure the moon is full tonight because it's a full moon.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It made sense in my head. I swear it did.
What's that mean? Does anybody know what that means?
That you're going to go check up on the moon and see if it's full because it's a full night?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Are you howling at the moon?
No.
What do you do? How do you make sure? What do you do when you go? You just go out there and you go, yep, there it is. Good job.
Yeah, you visit.
I think the full moon was, wasn't it a couple nights? I don't know. Is it different in Florida? Is that
What
far
the
enough
fuck
away?
is happening right now?
Do we have different moons currently? Does anybody know? Are the moons a little bit off? Like with the.
I think there's only one moon still. There's not more than one moon.
Are you sure about that, Jen?
I meant like.
Pretty sure.
Hold on. I get what I see.
Wow.
I mean like different stages of the moon. Is what I meant. Like not the actual. I'm not even that elevated. I was just thinking like, if you do we have a full moon on the same day? That's what I'm trying to ask.
We have, depends where you're looking at, from which state you're looking at.
I know, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking if I'm in Arizona.
It's going so well.
You're in Florida.
Yes, we established that.
Are we in different stages of moonology?
It depends on
moonology.
It's what I said is correct.
You don't have to be, only if you want to be.
Jeez, you got to take a break. This is not helping at all. Does anybody have an answer? Next month is the full beaver moon. Shut that.
I don't even know what the fuck you're asking.
Okay, you know how there's different stages of the moon? Like you have like a crescent moon, and then then you got a half moon. And I'm just saying, do we like if I have a full moon here? Is there also a full moon? Is it also a full moon in Florida?
Not sure.
Same moon for everybody. We're all on different. Like some people, it's daytime.
Ash, do you know the answer to the moon question?
Yeah, so I worked in moonology for about 3 years. And so basically, since so Florida's technically in the future, right? So like things happen for them
feels
first.
like the past.
So across like
Feels far
time
from the
zones.
past.
Okay, I believe that the real answer is that we all see the same moon phases, but the different times. So they won't be at the same time. So like,
This isn't helpful at all. Now I have more
like,
questions now than when you got here.
Like if you look at what time the sunset is, it depends on where you are, like what time the sunset happens. So like the full moon will be at like a certain time for different.
Isn't it just full once you can see it?
I don't think so.
There's no way that's right.
Well, it's constantly moving, so it would constantly be like not a full moon, not a full moon, not a full moon, a full moon, not a full moon, not a full moon.
I meant like on the same night, like you don't get less of a.
It's the same night, but it's the same night, but it would be like different times, right?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're saying. But I did learn what a full beaver moon
Elevating
is.
myself to hang out with you guys on Wednesdays. This is getting to be a bit.
Look, here's we're gonna solve this right now. Just hold on. I have a werewolf downstairs. Hold on one second. I gotta go out. I'll just go ask. Hold on one second.
Outside to get an answer.
No, I keep my werewolf in the basement. No, I keep my werewolf in the basement. Let me just ask him what time he's gonna turn tonight.
Is everybody but Jen baked?
I'm actually not
so.
at the moment. It hasn't happened yet for me. I was doing parenting duties. Okay.
What she said makes perfect sense. I think only if you know about moons. By the way, the full beaver moon is the name for the full moon that occurs in November. And it's because that's when beavers were most active, building dams and stocking food for the coming winter. That seems late. November seems late.
So the peak full moon time for this full moon in Arizona was October 6th at 8:47 p.m. For Wisconsin, where I live, was October 6th at 10:47 p.m. And in Florida, where Amanda lives, was 11:47 p.m. Eastern. So Eastern, Central, and Mountain. So same moon phases, but you'll see it at different times, the full moon.
Appreciate you, Ash.
So there's like there's a full moon time, like sunset. Like sunset happens like at a minute time. So the full moon is full at a certain minute.
Collab. There we go.
And then it begins to not to be full right after that. Oh, you said at the same time. Oh wait, that is the same time. Wait, is that the same time?
Do you need us for this conversation, or you got it?
Thank you.
Is there somebody in the box?
Yeah, do you want to
Okay,
debate
okay,
the guy who
okay,
lost the
bye.
push-up contest
I'm
to...
glad I cleared that up for everybody or confused you more. Bye.
You're the best, Flash. Do you want to have a conversation with
I'll talk.
Liam, the
I'll
guy
talk to anybody.
who lost the push-up contest to Good Trouble?
Sure, I'll talk to anybody.
Oh, he lost to Good Trouble? Oh, wow. Liam, good evening.
What an introduction.
I know. How many push-ups did you do?
Oh, I don't remember. That was like a year and a half ago.
Oh, damn. That long ago, huh?
I think you made to like 20.
I think it was probably a lot more than that. But
I mean, I can find out the actual number if you really want me to.
yeah, if you want to go watch the video, go ahead, mute up and go do that. That'd be great.
I can just mute the other video and just speed through it.
Yeah, go ahead. Just mute up. Maybe you can leave. Maybe you can leave the panel and maybe come back.
I'll hang. But go ahead.
I can't believe.
No, go ahead. Mute up and leave, and then
I
you come
can't
back.
believe people don't like you, Liam. That's crazy. I thought.
Well, and
they were-
real fast, guys, with the Galaxy thing, I'm just going to say this at a time. Unless Amanda has it in the background, Galaxy doesn't go in effect.
Yeah, it's when
So
somebody's
it's got to be in the
box.
background.
I don't want to sit here and talk to myself, so
Yeah.
get
Oh,
some people in the box.
Are you going to send a Galaxy for me to drop? Is that what you're
If
going to
there's other opposition waiting, yeah.
They might do that to you, Liam. What do you want to?
Liam, is this your... Yeah.
I want to maybe just a little bit of immigration. I won't stay long. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I saw you were live. I haven't seen you live in quite some time there.
Yeah, every day in the middle of the early in the day. I'm not on at nights very often, just Wednesday nights.
Yeah, I used to see you when you used to go live with your girlfriend, and then that kind of broke up, and then I didn't see you. Maybe you changed your time frame. I hear about you. I see you walk into lives and stuff once in a while, but I've never seen you live yourself. So
Well, I'm glad we could find each other this evening. It seems like destiny.
yeah, it's beautiful. The one thing that was striking me is concerning, and I want to see what you think about this. So we have ICE targeting individuals for their legal status in the United States, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty rough. I mean, that's there's some. You have good officers, you have bad officers, you have a lot of craziness. You have some citizens that are protesting and running in front of vehicles and breaking things, and a lot of stuff going on, burning flags. It's been pretty crazy. So this is my issue. January 1st, 2015, who was president? Who was president then?
That would have been Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, that's right. Two-term Barack Obama.
That's right, I remember that.
Yeah. So they made it legal for illegal immigrants to be able to get a driver's license, at least in California, in 2015. You want to fact check me on that, just so you know I'm not lying?
In 2015, California made it illegal to get a driver's license if you're here illegally.
No, they made it legal for immigrants without documentation to get a driver's license.
Okay, I can Google that. I don't know if that's correct from that time. Assembly Bill AB 60 was in...
Yes,
signed in
660.
2013, took effect in 2015, yeah.
Okay, so this is my issue.
Okay.
My issue is you have local law enforcement that stops people for petty crimes, cell phone, speeding, running through a stop sign, no turn signal, whatever it might be, right? Doesn't matter the color of your skin, who you are, these people are getting pulled over.
Well, I think statistically the color of your skin does matter why you get pulled over, but we could let that slide.
I'm sure we could go to that here in a minute, but let's stick on maybe the windows are tinted and we don't see the color of the skin. Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay, so these people are getting pulled over, and then the officer goes, okay, you have a driver's license. because we made it legal in California, I have no way of telling who you are outside of just your driver's license. So wouldn't it be a lot easier to just find out who people are if officers were able to investigate and go, oh my gosh, you don't seem to have the same paperwork that United States citizens have here.
Is the driver's license not different? Like I'm sure there's a difference in the type of the identification number, because you can't use that driver's license to register to vote. So I'm sure it's a different driver's license.
It's the same ID, same driver's license. Sure, yeah. What do you think
they're
getting you?
Let's look this up.
An illegal immigrant driver's license? Is there a different color?
I don't know. Like in Arizona, I know in a lot of states, the picture will be a different way, or you can have different demarcation. Let me look in California. I've never looked this up.
What's funny is it just started.
Have you ever asked that question though? Don't you think that would be important? Would this ruin the whole thing if you can tell by checking the driver's license? Would this ruin your argument? Okay, so in California, the driver's license for undocumented immigrants is different from the standard federal Real ID compliant license available to U.S. citizens and those with a legal presence. The state issues a special license under Assembly Bill 60 that is specifically marked and cannot be used for federal purposes. Sounds like problem solved.
No. That's not the problem.
Well, didn't you say, wouldn't it be better if the police could just tell if you were here legally?
Yes.
Looks like they can with a different license, right?
So let me add on to that.
Oh, okay.
So local officers they don't work for immigration. They don't work for ICE.
Correct.
They have no legal standing to report these people, or whatever it might be. Here's your fine. Go on with your day. Now, I was talking to somebody in another live a little bit ago. You probably know him. This was not Carbon, but Santana. You know Santana?
Yeah.
And Hector. Hector was the one saying, "Yeah, I'm glad
you
that."
Speed this up a little, Liam. The story.
I'm glad that officers are not able to target people because they might smell like tacos and deport them.
Well, that did happen in the state that I live in, and the Supreme Court ruled that you couldn't pull people over for how they looked. However, now they're just saying, "Fuck that, you can do it again." But yeah, that was happening. We actually tried this in Arizona. You had local police trying to help with ICE. It was a fucking nightmare. Went to the Supreme Court. It's why Sheriff Joe is a convicted felon.
Yeah, so, I mean, my issue here, man, is most of these petty crimes and stuff are going to happen, and there's going to be an investigation in the moment, and police officers are going to be doing this. But they don't have any legal means.
No, it's because they're state. Because they work for the state, and immigration is a federal program. And the cool thing about America, and the reason that we have states, is so that states could have some autonomy to anything that isn't granted to the federal government. So since immigration isn't granted to the states can't participate in that, just like these ICE agents can't participate in local police work. That's the beauty of how our Constitution's set up. You may not like it, but you'd probably need to find a different country, because that's exactly how our country was set up, or change the Constitution.
The country was not set up that way. That law was changed. Driver's license, 2015.
From the 13 original colonies. Yeah, there were 13 original colonies, and they all had their own state constitution. And then we had a federal constitution, and it granted the powers. And it specifically said any powers that aren't granted in this constitution will be left to the states. Right?
Great, awesome, right. Yeah,
so
sure.
ICE is
tell me,
so immigration, is that federal or is that?
Hang on.
No, just real quick. I haven't talked over you, bud. Chill. Immigration, is that federal or state?
That's federal.
Okay. And pulling somebody over for running a stop sign or having tint, that is a federal or state?
I think in most cases it's state.
Can it ever be federal? Can a federal agent pull you over for a tint violation?
I believe so. Yeah,
you do?
I believe so.
No, they can't do that.
I don't know about that.
No, they can't. There's no federal tint law, so there would be no federal law for them to stop you with.
but there's a lot of other crimes that might be taking place.
Yes,
when
there are
somebody's
there are
in
some
their
crimes that
vehicle.
federal agents can arrest you for, and others that they can't. Yeah. That's how
Well, yeah,
this works.
I understand that, but what you're saying, this is my issue, okay? This is the argument where you go, illegal immigrants, statistically, they commit less crimes than American citizens.
That's true. I'm glad you know your stats. I love that. I love that about
on
you.
on average.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay,
Well done.
but my issue is if you're already investigating people for these crimes,
For these crimes or just any crime?
No, for the crime of being not legally in this country. Okay.
Well, so let me ask you.
There's
a
no
question,
wait a minute. There's
Let's
no
test this
avenue.
logic.
There's no avenue for.
I understand, Liam. Let me try and.
But listen, now
Liam,
so we have to
Liam,
target. Hang
Liam,
on, dude. You talked a
Liam.
lot, bro.
No,
Give me
I
2
didn't.
seconds.
I'm just trying to.
Yes, you did.
Liam, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I just want to make sure that I understand what you're saying. Okay. I think what you're trying to say is that you feel like because we're already pulling these people over and we're already investigating them for a crime, we should just be able to also investigate them for the crime of being here illegally, right? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, but we already have we have laws against that as well. If I get pulled over for running a stop sign, they can't check and see if I've paid my taxes. They can't investigate
Come
me for
on,
another.
dude.
They can't
Stop
investigate me for another
Stop
crime.
it, bro.
Can they?
Yeah, stop it.
Can they?
No, don't.
Stop it.
No,
You
dude.
Stop it, Liam. No, you stop it.
You know what?
You
Maybe
stop
they
it,
could check and
Liam.
see if. Wait, maybe they could check and see if you're racist or not when they're pulling you over, man.
I don't think they
could
can
find
test
that out.
I don't think you can. It would
Sorry,
probably,
good
if they pulled you over,
good
they'd
try,
probably find
bro.
out, though. They'd probably find out real quick if they pulled you
Yeah,
over.
they're not IRS
Especially if they
agents,
weren't.
bro. Calm
That's
down.
what I'm saying. So I'm just saying you can't just investigate people for other crimes every time you get pulled over. That's not how this works.
No. What I'm telling
Just if
you,
you're an immigrant, right?
what I'm telling you is why were you not able to get a driver's license as being an illegal immigrant in this country prior to 2015?
Because
Why?
driver's licenses are run by the state.
Was that against? Wait, was that
do you
against our
hey,
Constitution?
Liam, if you're going to ask a question,
Was that against our Constitution?
Liam, this is probably why people don't like you, but I'm trying to be really nice to you and fair. Just let me answer the questions, if you would. The reason it didn't happen before 2015, which I don't even know if that's true or not. I don't know if other states did it before. But in California, the reason that that wasn't available before 2015 is because they didn't make it available before 2015. And they decided to do it in 2015. And that's the real cool thing about how our government works. You can make new laws, and they made a new one in 2015.
That's right. You can make a lot of new laws. You can make sanctuary states.
You can.
You can protect illegal immigrants in this country.
That's right.
You can just add to the homeless population in California. That's pretty cool too, right?
Sure.
Get more veterans on the street.
Put them all out there, yeah.
But man, we can
better
help
in
those
California.
immigrants.
Would you rather be homeless in Kansas or California? California's nice.
I would rather that no veterans were homeless on the street, whether it's Kansas or California.
I would too. We should do something about that. We should give everybody access to a house and give them medical care. Everybody, whether you're a veteran or not, everybody should have shelter and health care. I agree with you, Liam.
Well,
get it done.
And I agree. You know what? And I agree with
2028, baby.
Bernie Sanders.
Well, AOC would be fine too. Anybody who's going to spend for poor people instead of rich people.
I mean, he is flying in his own private jets now. He said he was never going to do that.
He was flying in somebody else's jet that they let him use. You think a guy who's worth $5 million, maybe $5 to $8 million? You think he has his own private jet? That's more than that's more than his whole net worth, dummy.
We're just talking about carbon fallout here.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about healthcare.
Yeah, we are.
We're talking about giving money to poor people, Liam.
Oh, so driving on your own private jets, or are those poor people?
No, he doesn't have a private jet, Liam. You silly goose.
Okay.
Liam, you're one of the most disingenuous people I've ever talked to. It is interesting. What's your deal? Why do you do this?
Why am I disingenuous?
This was such a bizarre.
Wait a minute. Did I not bring a decent conversation, argument to the
Not
table
really,
right
because
now?
as soon as you got stuck, you went to like Bernie Sanders has his own
I
private
didn't get
jets, and like then you made it about you said we are going to bring in more homeless people, which didn't really make any sense. I don't know. It was just bizarre. It seems like you're not really that interested in having like a conversation or debate. It seems like you just want to piss people off.
Now you're yapping.
No, it's your turn now.
yeah.
Go ahead, Liam.
Liam,
Oh,
in
there.
fairness, you did 25. Yeah, we do have other opposition. You did 25 push-ups, Liam. So
That's not bad.
there's that in.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. 25 push-ups.
All right, who's next? Admir, your mic is shit, man.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? It was all good till Bushmaster came up here, and then my mic just went to crap. Thanks, Bushmaster.
Well, you shouldn't buy a cheap ass mic, bro.
That's what it is. How you been, man? Everything good with you?
Well, other than I had a pipe crush my fucking foot almost 2 weeks ago now. I'm doing all right.
You gonna behave tonight?
Wait, what crushed your foot?
A pipe, about a 60-foot, 24-inch steel pipe rolled into my foot and pinched it, crushed it.
You gonna keep your foot?
Actually, I was wearing steel toe boots, so
Goddamn right.
there was no breaks, no tears.
What brand?
I bought it from Academy Sports. I can't. It was like Wolverine or something like that. But they got the rubber tip. Yeah, they got rubber tip.
They had they had sideburns and like little nails coming out of it.
Hey, it saved my foot. I don't give a shit.
Bushmaster has like a size 4 foot, so he got like these cool kid work boots. I like that. Wolverine.
Bro,
that'd be cool to have a size.
I wish I had a size 4. Hell, maybe they'd be cheaper.
They'd be way cheaper. It'd be great. You get made fun of a little bit, but who cares? Your shoes would be half the price.
Well, I was wearing them, but I got my other pair in there that I don't wear to work. They're $250. I ain't wearing them to work.
All right. Well, what do you want to talk about tonight,
I don't know. Well, I came up because of y'all's last conversation. That was interesting.
Thank you. I was confused a bit, but
that's Liam, man.
He's a different guy.
I agree.
So, what's on your mind?
Well, I haven't been following politics too much recently because I've had a lot going on.
Sounds like it. Do you want me to give you a recap?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we're doing it. It turns out Trump is a fascist, and we're fucking doing it, dude. we're fucking doing it. We got troops in cities. The government's currently shut down. Today, a bunch of like QAnoners were in the White House telling Trump how big of victims they were. Pam Bondi's not telling us anything about the Epstein files, and they won't release those still. So not a lot's changed other than it's just gotten more aggressive and the government's shut down. But they're still protecting all the pedophiles.
So you do I don't know how much research you've actually done into that.
A little bit.
But I've had 27 accounts permabanned over that.
Sounds good. It doesn't sound good.
So
about
I've
what?
been
Shutting down the government?
No, the Epstein shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason our government won't show it to us. I don't know why they're doing that.
Well, here's your problem. About 98% of them are involved. You're not going to get them to show it to you.
So Trump's just part of the deep state then? He doesn't care? He's protecting the deep state?
I would say the deep state's after him.
So they're controlling. So he's controlled by the deep state.
No, they're after him, in they tried to unalive him numerous times, bro.
So wouldn't it be good for him to be like, haha, look at these people that are after me. They're the bad guys. Wouldn't that be a good idea?
And what good would that do?
Well, then we would know who the bad guys were and we could prosecute them.
How are you going to prosecute them when they're the prosecutor?
Well, the prosecutor is Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. Are you thinking they're...
Yeah. So
they're in there,
the prosecutors... Well, Pam Bondi, she's a fucking bar attorney. So, yeah, she's involved.
She's involved. And Kash Patel, he's probably involved, too.
I don't know about him.
Okay.
I'm still on the line with that dude.
What about Trump?
I
Is he
don't really
involved?
know. Nope.
His name, of all those names, his is the only one that's in the files, but he's the one person that's not involved, right?
Not involved in the Epstein way.
Nah, he
but
wouldn't even have much
involved
to do with
in a
Epstein.
different way.
But he's not
Involved
because when people were voting to release the files, he tweeted out that if you vote to release the files, he would consider that a hostile act against the administration. Why would he vote? Why would he say that like releasing the files is a hostile act against his administration?
Who said that?
Trump said that.
Trump said that?
Yeah, he said if you guys vote to release the Epstein files, I'll consider that a hostile act.
I'll have to go look at that. I ain't seen that.
Don't you think like the most sensible thing is that maybe the fact that his name's in there a whole bunch of times and he seems to have been really good friends with Jeffrey Epstein, that maybe he wants to hide some stuff?
We already know that, bro. What are you talking about?
So why not just get the truth out?
Those files with his name was released under the Biden administration. You didn't know that?
Well, they actually, I've said this before, and I've been corrected on this. They weren't released under the Biden administration. They weren't declassified. I think they were declassified later. But the report, I believe, was under the Biden administration. But why do you think Trump is threatening people to not release it?
Well, I don't know that he has. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I haven't followed politics, but I will definitely look into it.
Yeah,
you told me. I know what to look for.
Yeah, let me pull this up here. I can read it to you. Maybe if it's going to load here. Oh, that's not what I want. If he did say that, what do you think? What would you think about that?
Just for like, well, I would say that if they vote for it, I can kind of see what he's talking about, but no at the same time because I want the fucking files. But that's me.
Well, what would he be saying?
Well, he's wanting Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, as you have said, to do it, not Congress, because Congress is what needs to be fixed in this country, because 98% of them are involved. So
well, but they won't do it. But that's the thing, they won't do it. So that's why Congress has to vote to force them to do it, because they keep saying that they're not going to do it.
Yeah, they're not. I'm just letting you know that's political theater. 98% of those people in that Congress are involved.
Okay, so the people in Congress, which, by the way, every Democrat has agreed to sign to the discharge petition, and 3 Republicans. So the only people who have decided not to sign that discharge petition, those are Republicans. So you're saying all those Republicans are probably in the files. And Donald Trump is telling those Republicans, and it's only Republicans that aren't signing it, that if they do sign onto that discharge petition, he will view that as a hostile act. And he's doing that as a way to get the files out, you said?
No. No. I was saying he wants credit for it.
For what?
He doesn't want to give Congress credit for it. He wants credit for it.
Well, but he could just tell the DOJ to release it. So why doesn't he just do that?
The only thing I know of, and this was months ago, he told them to release the transcripts, which he was blocked by a judge, which was from the Ghislaine Maxwell case.
No, what they were blocked from is grand jury testimony. The files that DOJ has access to, they're the ones with the files. Pam Bondi has them.
Right, and then that was blocked.
No. What was blocked by the judge was grand jury testimony. Nobody has seen that grand jury testimony.
Yes.
But Pam Bondi doesn't have that grand jury testimony. She has the files. But the files, but the grand jury
testimony. You gotta give him last word because he got kicked.
The grand jury testimony is just going to be Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein lying, because that's what they did. They lied in front of a grand jury and then they lost. So that's the only thing we don't have. But we have all the files. They just Bondi won't release it, and Trump's threatening anybody who votes for it. But probably because he's probably 5D chess, right?
Wasn't the FBI in New York holding files, and they had to do something with that? I'm trying to remember.
The Southern District has files. Again, but the only thing I think, like some of their files we don't have, but there's still a bunch of files that Pam
Which is
Pondy
done.
won't release. I know, I was just finishing it. All right, who's next?
Well,
So remind everybody, Amanda's gonna take the Galaxy off her background because we don't have anyone in op. Or where did AC go? He was just here. Oh fuck. All right. AC was here, but he's not here anymore, so we got this one. So just want to remind everybody that unless Amanda has the Galaxy on the background, on her background, we're not doing it. So don't just send one, because we're not going to just kick it just if one send. But we've got Hoodlum, so here we go.
Ah. What's up, dude?
good luck.
Hey.
Hey,
Good evening, sir.
good evening, sir.
So, we'll just get right into it.
Love that.
The government shutdown, right?
Mhm.
So, historically, when it's the party asking of something, right? They're the ones that are ultimately like blamed for the shutdown, right? So,
You mean like when you say blamed, like you mean like the majority of the people blame them, or?
yeah, like the citizens, yeah, like.
I don't know. I can't remember a single time the government was shut down that both parties didn't just blame each other. That seems to be what actually happens is they just blame each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's politics, though. I mean,
Yeah, they're all a bunch of children pointing fingers at each other, and somehow a bunch of adults follow along and try and argue whose fault it really is when they could just do their fucking job.
yeah, being completely ineffective at the same time. Yeah.
And
So-
I think this one's an easy one because what they're fighting over is healthcare, and they're fighting over like a massive increase in pricing for people that are going to lose their ACA credits, and then of course funding for rural hospitals. So this is like a catastrophic event that we're about to have. Like if Democrats don't win and they end up caving here, people all over this country are going to lose health care, or it's going to bankrupt them.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. So, how are we supposed to look at this? Because I see it as the ACA isn't functioning on its own, and so therefore we have to subsidize it to the point of 50% of the premiums, while the insurance gets to set the premiums for whatever they see fit.
Why is it not functioning on its own? Let's talk about that.
Well, why would it need? If it's functioning on its own, it wouldn't need government subsidies.
Wait, no, the ACA. Yeah, so the ACA was always subsidies. That's what it was. So it was taking health insurance from private insurers and giving a government subsidy so that it made it more affordable for people.
Yeah. So in 2010,
it's always been subsidies. That's
right.
What it is.
So in 2010, when it was first passed, there was a 3-year moratorium on rate increases with the new required pre-existing conditions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so for the first 3 years, we saw small incremental increases from the insurance companies. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm going to say 3% year after year. And then the insurance companies were going to be free to raise rates. And that's kind of where the problem lied, because we had a twofold problem. We didn't get the buy-in from the young people to go onto the program they needed, number one. Number two, there was the penalty, right? And then the third one was that they could stay on their parents' insurance until I believe they were 26.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that.
Okay.
I think the problem is that we're doing for-profit healthcare. I think that's the problem.
Okay, so
These are all symptoms of a system that's never going to work. Our healthcare system doesn't work. It has never worked. It's never going to work. It's always going to be the most expensive. It's always going to get the worst outcomes because the motive is profit. It's a dog shit system.
Well, and before we go to these overarching statements like you just made, I would just like to maybe dive into some of the nuances that are below that overarching statement, if I could.
Well, here's the problem that we have is that anything you do to tweak our current healthcare system is just simply going to be a Band-Aid. And if we have this discussion, like where we pick apart, like here's what went wrong with ACA, that's fine. But what's the alternative? What are the Republicans presenting on the other side? What are the Democrats presenting on the other side? The outcome of this is still that private healthcare insurance companies are going to decide what the rates are, and they have invested billions of dollars, and their investors expect a certain rate of return. And so because of their current valuation, their valuation can't drop. If their valuation drops, their CEO gets fired. So there's no out here. We're just going to keep getting more expensive. They're never going to say, let's let it be cheap. I mean, who's going to let them do that?
So there's a decision to be made, right? And the biggest issue that I see with the current system would be that the government has 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And so you have the regulatory and the subsidies of the government in, and then you have private insurance that sets the rates and that provides the service. And so that's a conflict, right?
Yes, it's a conflict. The private health insurance company should not exist. I agree with you. It's a conflict.
Well, hold on. So it's either both feet in or both feet out.
Right.
Would you agree?
And we can't get rid of the government. And if we don't involve ourselves in healthcare, then it's unaffordable for most Americans, which is why we had to do Obamacare, which brought in like 60 million people. We saw the effects of the government not being involved, and people were being left out. People could not get health insurance if they had pre-existing conditions. That was dog shit. Then we tried it this way, where we're half in and half out, and that's like a little bit better for some people, but it's getting out of control. The one thing that we haven't tried yet is the government doing it, the government paying the bill, the government being the insurance company. And that solves all those problems, because then the government is paying and the government is accountable, and the government's motive is to keep prices as low as possible and have care as good as possible so that they keep getting reelected.
Yeah, so we have the example of that. It would be the VA, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and like on a scale from 1 to 10,
Medicare.
Well, right, but like realistically, it's the VA. That's the only true example, because Medicaid and Medicare, they still use private.
Yeah, but
insurance.
that came later. We've had Medicare before they had Part D.
But I mean, like realistically, the VA. That's all we got, right?
That's fine.
Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate the VA for service?
I don't know.
Like, okay, obviously you're not a vet, I'm not a vet, so we have no personal like perspective as far as that goes. But from the things that you have heard about the VA,
it's much better than private health insurance, is what I've heard.
Okay, so
it's better. VA hospitals are far superior than private hospitals.
So
let me give you a number. 79% of VA facilities receive a summary rating from CMS Hospital Consumer Assessment of Healthcare Providers and Systems. 79% have a star rating of 4 or 5. So almost 80% of them have a 4 or 5 star rating. Guess how many non-VA hospitals? What percentage of non-VA hospitals have a 4 or 5 star rating?
68%.
40%.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the VA is way better than private healthcare insurance or private health. Yeah, private health insurance. I keep saying healthcare insurance. Yeah, way better. So we should look at these two models and we should go, oh, we should do the VA model. It's obviously better.
Okay, so hear me out. Okay, so during the pandemic, right? 2021, Joe Biden puts in the current subsidies that sunset in December of 2025, in the middle of a health emergency, right? Saying the justification is, we have a lot of people needing health care, we're in a pandemic, and we want everyone, including, the people that can't afford it, to afford it. And the consensus with government was, that's what we need to do right now, right?
Yep.
But isn't that just a way of like backdooring, socializing the ACA?
No.
Why?
Because it's government. Because the government funds are going into the pockets of private health insurers, and they take profit out of that. So we're getting less. Yeah. We're getting way less for our money. If I'm paying money to the VA, or if I'm paying money into Medicare, or if, for example, the Medicare for All, which is what I want, more money that I put into that is actually going to go to care than it does in private health insurance companies. I don't have to pay a CEO $50 million. I don't have to pay for advertisements during football games. I don't have to pay for costly sales reps. I don't have to pay for trips. I don't pay for private jets. I don't pay for massive buildings. All that overhead, pay stock buybacks, all that shit is gone. It's a far more effective system. Like I said, we've tried, like the ACA stuff, it Band-Aided a broken system for a while, and we're seeing that the Band-Aid can't cover it anymore. And there's nothing we can do. Like, we can keep throwing money at it, but it's just a money pit. So we've tried the way without subsidies, dog shit, and 60 million people didn't have health insurance. And if you had pre-existing conditions, you were just shit out of luck. We tried it that way. We fixed a part of that with the ACA, but that's gotten too expensive. Why don't we just try the thing that every other country in the world does, and their costs are like 4 times less than ours? Why don't we just try that?
So here's my idea about this whole thing. In my county, for example, like they have decided that they were going to have a bid for companies to pick up trash, right? And several private entity companies submitted the bid, right? And then it was the government that said, okay, this is the services, this is, what our requirements are. You've met those in your bid, and this is what you're going to charge. They get to vote and say, you know what? Yes, this is going to be the sole provider of picking up trash in the county, right?
Yeah.
And it's a fixed service at a fixed rate, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the involvement in governance on the local level.
And then who
right?
does, after they pick that contract, then who does the government choose to, because obviously those people need to be paid, right? So who does the government then contract to pay that bill? Like somebody's got to write the check, so the government's going to hire some sort of accounting firm to pay them, right? And that accounting firm is going to take a percentage.
No. So
the
residents.
Well, that's what health insurance is. So you're talking about you're talking about what the doctors do and what the hospitals do. And health insurance is that thing you just noticed isn't really very fucking important. We don't need to pay people a massive percentage to just write a fucking check. So the doctors and the hospitals, they will negotiate with the government. We don't need this little middleman here taking up a big portion of the money just to write a fucking check. The government the government would never do this with anything else. We would never hire somebody else to pay the bill. That makes no fucking sense.
Jay, you're missing the overarching point.
No. I understand what you're saying, because you're saying that they're bidding. Hold on. You're saying that they're going to bid, and the residents of wherever they are, as they bid, the residents are going to vote on whether or not, what bid they want to take. I agree with that. That's what we would do with Medicare for All. We would negotiate with the providers, the hospitals and the doctors, for the prices that we were going to pay. I like what you're talking about. That explains what Medicare for All is. What you were trying to apply that to the insurance companies. But the insurance companies, all they do is write a check. They don't provide a service. They aren't the ones that we're bidding against. They just write a check and they say, we're going to charge you this amount of money in order for us to keep writing the check for you.
Yeah, right.
So get rid of that part. Get rid of the check writer. Let the government write the check, because government, the one thing they're pretty good at is writing checks. Boom, problem solved.
Bye, Huddy. You can come back in 30 minutes.
Well, damn. That was interesting. Is there a number, Jay, that possibly that people can look up? Because I was hearing you talk about that, but is there a number that how much it costs for accountings and all of these numbers? How much the government would actually save?
Well, you just
if they went.
It's hard to find what you need to go through. So you could go through any of these like publicly traded health insurance companies, and you can go through their balance sheets, and you can look at all the stuff that the government wouldn't do. Right. And it just like simply you could reduce that. So you could reduce like commissions, you could reduce advertising, you could reduce CEO pay, you could reduce the benefits. You can take out all the stuff that the government wouldn't pay for if they were the ones cutting the check. And then you have to go company by company, and some of them aren't publicly traded, so you don't have those numbers, but that's how you do it.
What, AC is up here.
Hey.
AC, good evening.
Hey, how's it going now?
Good. I'm assuming you voted for Trump?
No, I've never voted, but I would have.
Okay. Who would you have voted for if you had the chance?
Oh, I had the chance. I just don't believe in it. Like, your vote doesn't matter as much as you think it does, but I would have voted for Trump, yes.
Okay, what would have enticed you about him?
You said what?
What would have enticed you towards him? Like what policies? What would you like about him?
Specifically a closed border where we're not housing 20 million illegal immigrants, and we have veterans on the street.
Okay, so this is very easy, man. RTP down here. He likes to debate, and I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe you can dog walk him. Maybe. So it's very easy. No over talking, no cursing. You can pick any topic. If you want to start off with that immigration, do it,
What do you
and
mean
then
no
just go
cursing?
from there. Fair enough.
What do you mean no cursing?
Well,
Is there a new
I'm
rule around here?
well,
New rule?
you know, I just don't want to go out there and everybody just cursing at one another, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's very simple, bro. Just, be cordial. That's all it is. Fair enough.
Oh, I've been here multiple times. I already know how it goes.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
Take
what
it off.
are now that the border's closed, what are we doing for those veterans?
You said what?
Now that the border's closed, what are we doing for the veterans?
Well, we're not wasting $100 million on housing illegal immigrants.
Yeah, but what are we? Because you said you would want to do that, like you wouldn't want to spend that money, and then you want to spend it on veterans. So what are we doing for veterans?
Right, I never said they were doing anything else for veterans.
So it wasn't really about
I'm
the
just
veterans.
saying I'm just saying
about the money.
They're letting illegal immigrants in and housing them, but they couldn't do that for veterans. That is my point.
Right, but right. So you're just saying that you just think that housing immigrants is a waste of money. That's what you're saying.
Not necessarily a waste of money, but there's, I mean, you support the law, right?
Which
like
law?
Laws matter?
Which law?
Do laws matter?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the Constitution matter?
Well, now we've got a problem because the thing that you're calling illegal immigrants, the people that were being housed were here legally. They were here on asylum claims, which is a legal process. So now, and
there was
your number,
20 million asylum claims?
Real quick. Well, there wasn't 20 million people here. That's just a made-up number that Trump kept telling
How
people.
many then? How many?
The best estimates are like 4 to 5.
That is completely false, but okay.
Well, where are you getting your number?
Well, you just said estimate.
I'm just wondering. Well, you said 20 million. You gave a specific number. Where'd you get that number?
Yep, a rough estimate, just like you said.
Well, where did you get that rough estimate?
Well, where did you get yours?
I think that was from Custom and Border Patrol. Let me double check real quick.
Okay.
But you just made that number up, right?
But that's documented, right?
Documented what?
Documented illegal immigrants.
Yeah, they'd be documented. If we were paying for their housing, it would be documented.
So
you
saying
think we just weren't keeping records? We were just like handing out cash and like, go stay here. No ID. We're not going to write down your name.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Well, what I'm saying is,
you're saying there could have been 5 million.
Hold on. You're saying there were all these people that we paid for their housing. You said 20 million. I said I don't know where you got that number.
No, I never said that.
You did say 20
I never said we paid for 20 million.
You said 20 million people came in and we paid for their housing. How many do you think we paid for?
Oh, probably the documented ones.
Oh, okay. So now what's the problem? So now we paid for documented people, and now we're still upset about that?
That's not the point. How many? You said 5 million came in, right?
Remember, you said that the problem is the money that was spent that should have been spent on veterans. You've acknowledged that we didn't spend any on veterans, and then you said, but we were housing all these undocumented people. Now you're saying that these people are documented. So now
do you not see a problem with that?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you have a problem with housing documented people?
Do you have a problem with housing veterans?
One thing that's important in conversations with human beings is when they ask you a question, don't answer with a question. Just like answer the question.
All right. Ask it one more time.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with us housing documented immigrants?
I wouldn't say a problem, but I think it's problematic.
What's problematic about it?
Like I said, So we can pay for immigrants, but we can't pay for our veterans. Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
What is more? Who is more important? Someone who has served and fought for the country, or someone on asylum?
I think they're the same. I think they're every human being.
You think that's the same?
Yeah.
The people that fight for your freedom?
Yep. I think everybody in this
So
country has
explain
the
that.
same rights.
Like, no, they weren't in this country.
Somebody who
That's the
fought for
point.
this country doesn't have any more rights than I do.
No, but
and if you're here,
no
legally,
one has more rights than anyone.
And if you're here legally as an asylum seeker, then you also get the same rights.
So listen, hold on, no. So I don't even know if I can say that word. Can I say cartel?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so if a cartel member or gang member came here and said, "Oh, I'm on asylum," does that just mean that's a fact?
No, but if somebody was first of all, if it was a cartel member, you'd have to specify like which country they came from. Like you couldn't come here from Mexico and claim asylum. We have to designate places.
Of course you could.
No, you can't.
That's what they did.
No, you can't. No, they didn't come from.
Exactly
none of them are coming from Mexico. Most of them are coming from like Venezuela.
No,
or Haiti.
So none of them came from Mexico.
Not asylum seekers. No.
So what were they then?
Well, if you came here from Mexico, you were trying to immigrate, and you either came here legally or illegally, but you cannot be granted asylee status here.
So you can come from any other country besides Mexico and claim asylum.
No, the conditions in your country must necessitate that some people there have legitimate claims for asylum.
So what country were they coming from?
Well, a lot from Venezuela early on. Trump, on his way out the door, he actually gave them temporary protected status. He wrote an executive order that said these people coming up from Venezuela, basically don't fuck with them. I'm going to give them temporary legal status here while we sort out their asylum claims.
Okay, so how many exactly came from Venezuela?
I could look it up. Total?
Just look up how many documented came.
Well, you want me to look up asylum claims?
Sure.
Let me see.
So it was just under 550,000 that were approved for the TPS in 2020. 2021, which was January 20th that he did. 19th or 20th.
Okay, 70 Venezuelans accounted for the largest number of defensive asylum applications in the U.S. in 2023 with 74,000. There are currently 132,272 pending asylum cases for people from Venezuela.
Okay.
You know that this money that is set aside. Every time we have a budget, every single time we have a budget, Republicans vote against funding for veterans. They vote to cut or maintain spending for veterans. You never see any.
What?
Real quick, I'm not interrupting you. You never see them advocate for this, and it's a silly thing that I hear from people on the right, because when you say things like, we could have used this money for veterans, but then you guys don't advocate for money for veterans, it seems like a sneaky way to just say that you don't like immigrants and pretend that you're all about veterans. But you guys don't ever advocate for taking care of the veterans.
Are you done?
Yeah, bro, when I stop talking, I'm done.
I just didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you weren't paying attention. What did I just say?
You're saying they don't advocate for veterans.
I'm saying you don't, right? Like, you guys don't.
No, I don't.
People like you don't advocate for veterans.
How are you going to say I don't when I just advocated? That's the first thing I spoke about.
You didn't advocate for them. You actually just complained about money that we spent, that we could spend on them, but you're not advocating for it. You're just saying we could have given it to somebody else.
How long have Democrats been in power for the last 50 years? How many years?
What do you mean by in power? Like, do they have if they have a filibuster-proof majority?
In the presidential.
Well, the president can't write his own laws, right? You need Congress, right?
No, that's not what I asked you.
How many years has the president been Democrat in the last 50 years? I don't know. Do you know? Bro, what is going on?
I thought you were looking it up.
No, I just asked you.
I don't know the exact number,
do you know?
No, I don't know the exact number, but you know it's an overwhelming amount, right?
But they can't write. Presidents don't write laws.
What is it? What? That's not what I'm asking. What?
Well, because we're talking about the laws, right? We're
How are
talking
we
about
talking
we're
about
talking about
law?
legislation. Yeah, because you would need legislation.
They pass laws.
Yes, and budgets, right? That's the
So
legislative
who
branch.
writes laws?
Like who controls the purse, bud?
Who writes laws?
Congress.
And who passes it?
Congress.
Negative.
No, the president signs it into law. It is passed.
Yeah,
through
and if he
Congress.
doesn't sign it, then what happens?
Then he vetoes it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it goes back to Congress, and then they try and pass it again with a supermajority that is veto-proof.
So all I'm saying is, you guys say that
You're saying
Republicans
nothing,
don't.
mostly.
Okay. You're saying Republicans say all this stuff and don't do it, but Democrats have been in power for over, I would say, I don't know the exact number, but
I know.
well over half of the last 50 years.
Yeah, and when Democrats
and they keep saying the same thing every year and do nothing.
No, and actually every time the Democrats are in, like the last Hoodie just explained how the Democrats and Joe Biden passed expansion for ACA credits. Just in the last Biden in the Biden administration, when you look at the Affordable Care Act in general, who was it that was pushing for that? Who was fighting for more accessibility to health care? It was the Democrats. Who always fights for Medicare and VA? It's always progressives. Who always votes to not give more medical care? It's always the Republicans. Whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, or the VA. Like that, you can blame the Democrats all you want, but like only one party.
What has changed?
Excuse me. Only one party ever does anything. I agree with you that Democrats don't do enough, but the Republicans try and cut the funding every single time they're in office. Every time.
So what has changed in healthcare?
Well, after the Affordable Care Act, you could no longer be denied for having a pre-existing condition, and the government started subsidizing healthcare for even people that I think up to like. You can even get credits that were up to like 3 times the poverty level. But it immediately gave people access to healthcare who could not afford healthcare. Millions. I think something like 60 million people who didn't have healthcare got healthcare after the Affordable Care Act was passed.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Healthcare?
I bet
What do you mean by that?
People were veterans.
So what are you saying? They just have a copay?
No, they could have been subsidized, so like part of the premiums could be covered.
It could have been, but what was it? What actually happened?
I'm explaining it, bud. Just chill.
So you paid $20 for to show up instead of $100?
So you still paid like private healthcare premiums, and based on how much money you made, the government would subsidize some of that. Sometimes all of it. If you didn't make much money at all, you did have free healthcare. Sometimes it had a deductible and copay. In fact, I would imagine almost all of them had some sort of not deductible, but like premium limit. And then the more money you make, the less the government's going to help out. And it gets to a certain point where the government doesn't help out anymore. So it's based on income.
I would love for you to show me one person who had free healthcare.
Dude, millions of people got free healthcare.
All right,
millions of people
show me. Then prove me wrong.
Free healthcare right now.
Prove me wrong.
You really?
So they can just go to the hospital for anything.
Don't know that this is like saying you're telling me I would love for you to prove to me that the ocean has salt water.
Hold on. So if I snap my leg and I go to the hospital, I'd have free healthcare?
No. You would know if you were on it. Oh my god, dude.
You can't show me a single case.
Try this again. We're going to try this again. It was based on income. So let's say that you make $15,000 a year. That's all you make. You would qualify for the government to pay your premiums. So whatever healthcare plan you have, and it's dependent on... A
premium is not the whole bill. That's not free healthcare.
But that's what I said. Then if the premiums that they paid for came with no deductible and no copay, then yes, you potentially could not pay, depending on what plan you're on. Every state has different plans. This is a silly thing we're arguing about right now. This feels like something you should know. This is something that like everybody knows.
Everybody, what exactly?
The Affordable Care Act gave people free health care.
Well, so do you know someone that had free healthcare? Because I don't.
I do. Yeah, I do know somebody that had free healthcare at the time. I do.
And they used it, or they just said they had free healthcare?
They used it. They had 2 kids. They had
So
two kids
they didn't have to pay
10 months
for
apart from
either,
each other.
and they didn't have to pay for any hospital expenses.
I would have to ask them if they had a deductible or not, or a copay or not. I don't know, because again, it's not like these are private plans and they vary by state and where you live. So they might have had a
AC, how
deductible.
old
They
are
might
you?
have had a copay. Hold on just a second. They might have had all of that, but I don't know. But it's a weird thing that we're arguing right now that you don't know. You should know this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where we're going at this point.
I know. You're just like arguing to argue, I think.
This is just semantics.
No, it's not semantics. It's you being confused, and you think it's semantics because you don't know what any of these words mean.
Well, see, I asked you to provide evidence, but you haven't provided it.
Provide evidence of what?
Of someone who has absolutely
call
free
it
health care.
My daughter's healthcare is covered.
My
daughter's healthcare is covered.
There you go. There's Jen
for
right
free.
there.
You said what?
My daughter's healthcare is covered for free
Under what?
under the ACA. I live in California. She's
I thought Trump got rid of it though.
oh, good try, bud.
Question. I mean, when I'm asking this, how old are you roughly? I'm not judging. I'm just curious how old you are.
That's completely irrelevant.
It's not.
It feels relevant right now after you just said that. You think Trump?
The reason why I'm asking is I'm assuming you might be under the age of 25 and likely are under your parents' health insurance.
And what qualified you for your daughter to have free health care?
Her father's deceased.
That does not give you free health care.
It qualifies her for it does.
So anytime she goes to the doctor for anything, it's free, right?
It has been when I've taken her, yes.
That feels very disingenuous. I don't know. You might not be lying, but I don't.
You might not.
You're not important enough to me to lie to. I mean, I don't lie to you. Don't know. You haven't been here. I don't lie.
Chat,
so.
raise your hand if you or somebody in your family has free health care through the ACA. Just raise your. Let's just see some hands. If you or somebody in your family, a child, has free health care. There we go. See that? This is why I said like this feels like something that you should know. If I were you, like I wouldn't keep arguing this one. This one looks bad for you.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Is it fair for me to say that you're likely are you under the age of 26?
What did you say? Sorry.
Are you under the age of 26?
Yes.
So the benefit for you is to stay on your parents' health insurance.
Yep.
That didn't qualify before the ACA.
How do you think you got to stay on your parents' health insurance? Could you think of any legislation that allowed you to stay on your parents' health insurance till you were 26?
I thought it was 25, but
can you think of the legislation? The name of it? It's hard. We haven't
I don't know the exact name.
Yeah, the Affordable Care Act.
But mine's not free. I'll tell you that.
The Affordable Care. Well, it is to you because you're sucking.
No,
you're living with mom and dad. But that was the Affordable Care Act that did that.
I do not live with mom and dad.
I didn't say you live with them. I said you're on their insurance.
Yeah, and I still have to pay. What are you saying?
How much do you pay? How much are your premiums?
There's a copay, and then there's a pay for everything else after that.
Okay, and so how much are your premiums?
I think 40.
You think your premiums are $40?
No, the copay is 40.
I know. I said premiums.
I don't know that exact number.
So that's what I'm saying. They pay that. You just have to pay a copay, and maybe if they make you help pay with the deductible. But yeah, but the reason that you even have that option, you didn't used to have that option. The Affordable Care Act gave.
I've had that option since I was.
Yeah, bud. Because
since I can remember.
Yeah, because you're really young. But I didn't have that option. There's a lot of people here that grew up without that option. That option was brought to you by the Affordable Care Act, and the Democrats. You're welcome. They did it. They did something good for you. Guess who was opposed to that? Want to take a guess who didn't like that law? Want to take a guess who voted against that law? Which party?
Yo, Emmy, why are you being racist?
Do you want to guess which party voted against
that? Very weird.
Don't start arguing with the chat now. I just want
to... No, she said, poor little YT boy. Why is your chat racist?
Shush. All right. Are you going to be like a little bitch now? Why is your chat racist? All right, I'm done with this guy. Go read a book, bud.
Yeah, debate Andrew Wilson, please.
I did debate
I'd love
Andrew
to watch
Wilson,
that. And you got absolutely smacked.
And he said, and I quote, "I will grant you your entire economic debate. Let's talk about talk about my feelings and why I hate immigrants some more." I already did that. And then he came up and he tried to debate me again. And Andrew said that wages were profits. So profit sharing and wages are the same thing. Stop following dipshit white nationalists. Andrew Wilson's a fucking idiot. All he knows is feelings, which is all you know.
Well, so we did get a Galaxy, but we kicked him anyway before the Galaxy. So if you guys are opposition to RTP, hit that request button. We don't have anyone waiting.
Justin, I did not ask how you were. I actually just brought up the fact that once you had that situation with that woman, you went full mask off racist, and you're trying to be Nick Fuentes, but you're too stupid to do it. So that's what I actually said. Clear on that. No, you said the N-word, dude. I have a video of you yelling the N-word. I'm not racist. Just sometimes when I get mad, I yell the N-word on TikTok lives. Yeah.
Is Justin trying to get his
but
little
I'm not
5
racist.
seconds?
But I'm not racist. It's just sometimes it slips.
Oh, Justin. Damn. You know it's bad when even older millennials don't like you. That's when it's bad.
Older millennial doesn't like him anymore?
Dude.
That's tough.
Oh
man.
my God.
If you're too racist for older millennial, that's tough. Justin, you can't get canceled. You can't get canceled because nobody cares about you, bud. Like, no, you're not canceled. You didn't have an audience before, and after you said that, you didn't lose your audience. It was just like you and your racist buddies hanging out. That's all that happened. And I'm sorry you got your heart broken. I think it was kind of fucked up what happened to you. And as you mentioned before, I got catfish, so I do have feelings about that. But yeah, dude, you can't cancel somebody who nobody cares about. It's tough.
Wow.
It's like it's not even like it's like a Temu Nick Fuentes, but then you got it, and you're like, even Temu takes the return. They're like, you're right, this isn't even close to as advertised. It's not. Temu's like, our bad. We have standards here at Temu. You can send it back.
It's all right, Justin. You'll be fine, bro. It's all right.
Sorry, guys. So I don't tell the catfish story live just because the catfish tends to show up when I do that, and then I get a million text messages.
Beetlejuice.
I did get a new number, so I guess they probably can't.
That's true.
Send me as many
That's
texts.
true. It might be safe.
That's interesting. That is very interesting.
Yeah,
Wow.
Sherry Fee was just to help you. Sherry Fee was my very first like mod. Fee maybe has known me longer than about anybody else here. So I'm okay. Wait, hey, Fee's not gonna watch my daily show. Thanks, Fee. All right, do we have anybody in the box?
No, I don't see anybody.
Oh.
IB's here too. Are we gonna have like a Fee IB battle? Who have you known longer?
I don't know. I don't know who I knew longer. I think IB was. I think probably IB. I would guess it was. I think IB was one of like the first people that I ever really came across. Is that right, Pete?
So, so Fuzzard might be opposition after what you said earlier.
No.
So.
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Why are we not friends outside of this app, guy? I don't understand that at all.
I am not friends with basically. I mean, I've never met Jen.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. I wouldn't want to meet Jen.
Friends, Jay?
I would love to meet Jen, but I'd be scared.
I would say. I don't know. Would you say we're friends outside of this app?
I would say we're friends.
Are we okay? Well, I am closer to Jen than you, though. Fuzz. I mean, it's not even close.
I mean, you know my spawn's name. I don't.
And you know all my logins to everything. So
yeah, it's true.
So I'm gonna say, Justin. You are so far lost in your own life.
What are you doing? Coming up here to talk shit?
And I was like,
I came up to talk to you, but
this
Justin,
is not that kind of live. We don't come up here.
No, I came up to talk to you guys. I came up to talk to you because I don't do Discord. I don't talk to Discord. I don't do Discord, so I don't get to ever talk to you guys. And then
why haven't you done Discord yet? Just do Discord.
I just don't. I don't. There's so much just gossip and just shitty stuff that happens.
Not enough.
And
I don't know. Does that happen in our
I'm not
Discord?
smart enough to. I'm not smart enough to navigate it.
I don't think that. I mean, we try not to. I mean,
Well, it's mostly just making fun of me.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So do you know Amanda Rose?
I don't. I know who she is. I don't know if she and I have ever interacted. I'm sure we have, but I don't remember. But I do. I definitely know who she is. I've watched her many times. I think she's really smart.
Okay, so she has a Discord. She set up an account for me and everything. And come to find out, 90% of their Discord is just shitting on me and another guy.
I'm actually in there.
That's
I can attest to that.
Are you in her Discord?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, so that's my understanding. And I learned that last night. She's just like, oh yeah, no, it's you and Michael. That's like Michael is a conservative.
That's tough to hear. I'm sorry. Now I get it now. So, do they think you're a conservative?
Who, Amanda?
Yeah, I mean they're putting you in with that.
No, we're all friends. No, so there's a whole no.
Okay, sorry, Fuss.
God.
You know, Amanda does this where on her lives, she I think it's pretty smart. She uses people to hit the like button to get to a certain point where they can vote to ban Fuzzard. And they do it multiple times a night.
Every 100,000 likes, there's a Fuzzard vote.
And she's live just about every night. And I've been there, listened, and easily 4 or 5 vote bans. So
yeah. I don't even have to be in the live on the panel or nothing. I could be sound asleep in my bed, and sometimes she'll text me. She'll text me and she'll say, "Hey, you just."
So, can you guys hear what? Can you hear my computer? I'm trying to log into Twitch and it's playing. Shit. Jen, did you get a code to send to me? Sorry, Fuzz. I don't know how to stop this sound. I'm hearing somebody on Twitch with green hair talking to me, and I don't know how to mute it until I get a code. Yeah, this is what you got. This is what you heard, I think.
Oh shit!
What I'm hearing.
Since I changed the password, I have to
John,
go.
I want to talk to you about this weekend. Labubu Nod Yeb Vibe. What the?
I don't know
fuck?
what this is. It's some girl that's. But there's a pop up here that I need a code, and I can't go past the code to mute this. Just so you guys know, our Twitch is set up to Jen's phone. I honestly don't know, man. I can't. I'm pretty into like real humans.
That
nobody
is,
can hear
of
the
course,
panel.
happening
When
this
I mute,
weekend.
nobody can hear the panel. I don't know what to do.
So long as there are some things that are kind of hanging in the limbo air.
Send again.
So
I'm just getting
I
in
guess
trouble
something
because
I want
I
to say
can't,
is I don't feel like
I'm
I
not
need to say this
responding
to my
the
regular
Twitch chat.
chatters.
Oh, I got a better idea. Never mind. Don't even worry about that. I'm gonna log into Twitch on my phone. It'll still probably need a code, but that'll solve all of those problems. Okay, we got it now. Sorry, Twitch. I didn't know that we were live on Twitch tonight. And when I stream to TikTok to take guests, I can't use Streamlabs, so I can't get like all the chats.
But we just have to. You have to get a capture card that you haven't gotten yet.
No, I do have it.
You just haven't set it up.
You just suck. That's all. By the way, Admir, hi. I haven't talked to you for a while.
What's up, Fuzzard? How you been, man? Everything good?
Good. Actually, we were on a live together. Oh, no, you hosted a live, and you wouldn't let me back up because, I don't know, someone told you not to let me back up.
God damn, Fuzz. Catching
Are you sure that was me?
Yes. And you said, I'm scared of Jen. I can't let you back up. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So it wasn't me.
I said you wouldn't let me back up because someone wouldn't let me back up.
Well, I mean...
I wasn't even there. So I'm just getting blamed for being mean in places I'm not even at.
You were there.
When?
When was that? Admir, you know when that was.
Probably a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I can't log into Twitch on my phone either.
Check Discord. I sent you the.
It's a different problem. The problem is I don't have the login saved on my phone.
I sent you the code.
I know, but I don't have the password, so I'm gonna have to go find the password.
Oh, what
now.
the?
It's hard, man. You have no idea how hard this is for somebody as dumb as me.
I'll send you the login too. Jesus
no,
Christ.
I've got the logins. I gotta pull them up. I got them.
Who's that that's below me? I don't know who.
This is Amanda. She's a newly converted lefty.
Shit.
I've never met Amanda. I don't know.
She's.
Are you in space, Amanda?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Edibles are kicking in.
Proxy, are you opposition to RTP?
Somebody check on Amanda.
Oh, Lib Manda? Oh.
Do you have a opposition? I'll jump.
Well, there's someone in request. I'm trying to see if they are opposition to RTP. Proxy, I see you in request. Are you opposition to RTP? Not necessarily, probably something.
It's never a good sign. It's never a good sign.
So, Jay,
yeah.
You know what I don't have on my fantasy football team? Any 49ers. None.
No,
Zero.
well, you should have had Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, well, I did last year. That worked out well.
Yeah.
Amanda, you do sound like the mom from, what's it called?
Charlie Brown.
Yep. All right, bye, Fuzzer. Warning.
Amanda sounds like she's on the
Fuzzer.
Jesus, I forget how ridiculous I wish I could show all of you our password. I do think it's like a top 10 like greatest password. It's just like an amalgamation of all the people that I hate on TikTok, and we've stuck it all together in one password. It's honestly pretty incredible. But
do you like the one that I sent you today?
I don't remember. I'll have to look.
Look at the list. It's at the top. I added it to the list.
I think I have an opposition topic.
All right.
Well, good evening, Proxy. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. And the topic of the debate is that Arby's is the best fucking fast food place on planet Earth.
Not. No. No.
I just had their steak bites, dude. You just got to have their steak bites. It is the most Texas-style steak I've ever had in my life. So filling. It was the best steak, better than any Brazilian steakhouse. Arby's has defeated every steakhouse in Texas.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Don't believe me. Don't believe me. You got to get out there. I mean, I know. Sound like I'm chilling.
Let me look
Arby's
at this thing.
It looks like the most ridiculous fast food you've ever seen. It looks like the most ridiculous thing. I was like, all right, I got to try this. Dude, they're so good.
These steak nuggets?
They're so fucking good. They're so fucking good. It's the best steak I've ever had in my life. And I go to the meat market. Like, I'm in Texas. We have our nice selection down here. And I eat really good steak. This is good stuff, I'm telling you. Smoky. It's like smoked brisket anyway.
There is nothing good about Arby's.
That, you know what? This should be a debate for Admir.
I knew that would be a strong debate topic, but I'm also a third-party voter. Third-party voter might work.
No, I don't blame somebody. Where do you live?
Texas.
If it was close, if you felt like it was going to be close, would you plug your nose?
I did that for Joe Biden, and I regretted it like 6 months later. Even though he won.
Yeah.
Even though he won. Well, he did, that was the time he actually won.
No, but he lost Texas.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the last time, but the time before that.
Right, I'm saying he still lost Texas. But is that what you?
Oh yeah, still lost Texas. But yeah,
I get people not being happy about voting Democrat that are on the left, and I think that it kind of probably feels nice to have a protest vote when you can.
It does at least feel good.
Yeah,
you know, at least it feels a little bit good. Like, hey, it wasn't me.
I definitely did that with the first Trump presidency, but I don't feel great about that. Except for I think I lived in Utah at the time, so it was like I voted for Gary Johnson. I don't think I would have felt good about that if I would have voted for him.
You know, if voting third party and losing feels a little bit good, imagine how good voting third party and winning would feel. Like, oh, God, that would be good.
Just
that'd be nice.
just the whole nation comes at once. That'd be pretty cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate third-party voters. I like it. I think that I don't. I was actually thinking about this today because I keep watching these old Nazi like history shows on YouTube, and one of the things I was thinking about, like, the Nazis took power because they had this group of people that nobody ever really paid attention to, and that's kind of like what Trump did. And it's like this. It really is like MAGA was like a third party that hijacked another party, and that's exactly what happened in Germany. And so I was thinking about that, like, on the left, that like every time this happens, the people in the middle, they just go along with it. Like, they'll go along with a more left-leaning agenda. They will.
Yeah.
They're not going to switch sides.
If you're calling MAGA like a global billionaire gang party, then yeah. But, you know, if we started a grassroots party, that would be very different than kind of what Trump is.
Yeah, I was just thinking in terms of like how voters in the middle vote. Like, they're not afraid to be more radical if they feel like that's the direction it's going. So putting up really radical candidates for like, which is like moderate in every other country, like just saying we want universal health care. That's so fucking radical here. But if we did that, it's such a winning message. It would win. Unless.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to run for something for Texas again this year. It's probably too late in the game, but not technically too late to put my name in and at least try.
Yeah, better run as a Republican.
Well, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea. You know, kind of that might actually work out really well.
Just don't the roast beef from Arby's, and you might have a shot.
I'm looking at it. It does look good, honestly. The reviews are insane on it too.
I was shocked. I was honestly shocked. I was like, wow, this is damn good steak.
When did you eat it? Tonight?
Tonight, just had it, yeah.
We got to find out. I don't think we can have a conclusion until tomorrow. Like, if the diarrhea shows up, then
yeah, I'll let you know if I'm still alive tomorrow. Yeah,
yeah. If you're not shitting liquid,
I was a little skeptical. Felt like I was ordering sushi at the gas station, you know. But it was really good. I was blown away. Actually, I was like, "Damn, that's the best steak I've ever had." What's going on?
It is wild to see. Like, they look like it's smoked.
Very good smoky flavor. Like, it was really smoked.
They look like burnt ends, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. I was like, wow, they got.
Have an Arby's in Arizona?
I think there's an Arby's somewhere around here. We have Arby's. I just don't know if there's one close by. I think there is one. It's like 10 minutes from here.
Well, I'm working on a platform, what I call a proxy platform, which is basically just a ranked choice platform where we take everyone's ideas, whether they're good or bad, put those into a universal platform where everyone can just look at them and read them, and then have everybody ranked choice vote on what they think the best ideas are, and let ranked choice just kind of triage the list where everything we agree on will be at the top and the things we disagree on maybe more will be towards the bottom.
Wait, what's the point? You're doing this for what?
That way, at least both sides, Democrats and Republicans, can vet and select candidates who actually represent what they really want.
No, I'm sorry. Bad question. Like, so you're creating like a website or something that does this?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that eventually. Right now, I think any social media platform works fine. Substack, whatever the hell. But just a list. I'm gonna put it on multiple platforms, and the list will grow over time. And then once we have enough good, solid ideas, like 100 ideas on the list, I think I'm already there. I already have one written up, like 100 ideas, but I'm down to update it a little bit more, and then go ahead and start voting on it, and just have multiple ranked choice votes and take all of those and average them together from multiple different platforms, then have one big, giant ranked choice platform. And I think that'll give us a really good idea of where Americans are at and what they want and what they need and what they agree on versus what they disagree on.
Yeah, send it to me.
So we
when
can
you
at least
got it
make
up.
some progress.
Send it to me when you've got it all done. I want to see it.
Yeah, hell yeah, we'll do. I think I had it on Substack a while back, but it may be expired because I didn't mess with it for like a year. So I need to slap it back together. That's what I'm working on right now. And I'd also like to see more debates between the midterm candidates. I'd love to see more midterm debates on TikTok. Would be great.
That'd be sweet.
So I'm trying to find midterm candidates who are willing to debate on TikTok and just line them up.
That'd be really good. I think Republicans are going to dodge a lot of these in safe areas, but it'd be nice, yeah, if you can get some purple areas where people need to debate. That'd be really cool if we can get them on TikTok. All right.
Well, thanks, Proxy.
Yeah, thanks for hearing the idea. I'm glad you guys are down with the cause.
Yeah, it might just be high. We'll find out.
Yeah, anybody have any good ideas? I'm real interested in anyone has any platform ideas they'd like to contribute. I'm all ears.
All right, everybody, follow Proxy. Looks like we got somebody in the box.
It's cereal, I think.
That's all right. Good talking to you, Proxy. All right. This is always it's the rage bait. This will make our own audience mad. What's up, Ty?
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
I have an idea. I have a project. I have an idea of what I want to work on.
All right.
And so it's
Is this something you should be talking to us about or a therapist?
No, it's a question I have, which you think would be a good idea.
Oh, okay, I just wanted clarification.
Either way, it's fine. I'll be your therapist.
Okay.
So the title of the book or the autobiography would be "Unlearning the Place That Raised Me."
Okay.
And it would be the theme of it would be unlearning the morals and the ideals of growing up in a rural area, and how when you get outside of that, how you can grow and change as a person.
What do you think? What do you think you were taught in the rural area that you were trying to unlearn?
Like
title's a little long. We can help you with the title. Yeah, that's true. It's a little wordy. It's fine.
So the biggest thing, and like why I just accepted it, like I was not a person who had a lot of friends, and when I was in high school, I started to have friends. I played sports, and a lot of those people thought a certain way, and I kind of just went along with it because I wanted to have friends. And there's really no one else that had like thought any other way, so I just always thought that was the only way.
Yeah.
And anything else that they said was bad, and I just accepted that. But getting out of high school, listening to people, there's much more to that. There's much more that you can learn and grow when you get outside of that box.
So where'd you go?
Where did I go? I've went to like San Francisco. I've listened to.
You just go for like vacation? You go stay there for a while?
No, my great uncle is like works for the San Francisco Chronicle.
Okay.
And he's done like many different things in his life. I've read my great grandfather's book about his family and like growing up in Minnesota and everything. And listen to stories about my grandmother's family, about like living on a farm, and like just many different ways of thinking, and people who have had like followed Reagan and were like followers of his and who voted for him, and people who voted for like Democrats their whole life. And trying to help people showing people that you don't have to be stuck in one mindset your whole life.
Yeah, what do you think? I think one of the things that people are gonna I think most people here know you better than I do, but I think that in telling that story, a part of that story has to be like, what have you done to make it so that you're not going to get duped by culture again? I do see this, like this does happen a lot of times, especially people that go from like the far right. A lot of times they'll go far right to far left. And I do think you kind of went that way. I don't know how far left you are, but like you skipped over like, you know, moderates and you went pretty far left. And in both cases, there's like this kind of boogeyman at the top. There's this power structure that is that you're fighting against, and you felt like you were fighting against it over here, but now your beliefs have changed, so you fight over here. Have you given any thought to like the fact that clearly you have a tendency to go extreme like really, really quickly?
Yes, and I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to read more, and I just want to show people that there's not one set of beliefs that you have to have. You can, yes, there are extremes, there is in the middle, and it is okay to change. It is okay to grow.
So have you taken, so I think one of the other parts that's important is what you consume now, and either what you're reading or like podcasts or content creators that you're watching. Are you finding that you're putting yourself in positions where you're hearing stuff that's new to you that maybe you disagree with?
Yes.
Where are you going? Where are you getting your information now?
Some of the information, and I know it is very bad. I need to work on that.
No, I'm actually legitimately tied. Just so you know, I have no. I just actually want to know. I know that we've had like a history of me like kind of walking you into things, and that's kind of my debate style. I want you to know tonight. Like I legitimately want to know.
Some of it,
I've been
yes. Because to me, like, okay, so one of the biggest things with the Israel-Gaza situation, what I see, like, what the news barely kind of covered, like the flotilla ships, like with everyone that was on board and what's happening with that. And then from there, it's very difficult, just the mainstream news, to actually know what's going on. And then I will listen to Palestinian creators who I hope believe would know more about the situation.
Who do you, or anybody we would know on here?
There's this one person, her name's like Noor, like Noor.
I don't think I know.
She's Palestinian.
And you guys know who that is? I don't know who that is.
I'm not familiar with them.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
And then if I can send you, and then a few other people. And then one of the other things, I do listen to like different, what is it? Like religious kind of things. And listening to that. I'm not religious, I don't care about it. But I'm trying to really open up my mind and grow as a person in a way.
What do you hope to grow into?
Like, what I hope to grow into, because I don't really see anything, like, good in my life. I want to just become more knowledgeable and try to help other people along that path. I want to research more. I want to go across the country, across the world, understand my family history better, and understand the world better.
Interesting. I think that's like, I think that we all have, I think sometimes we're all unaware of necessarily our needs. I think when you say like you did a lot of things because you wanted to find community, it sounds like that's really important to you. And the only thing I can say is that like I like all these things that you're saying, but the most important part, this is advice that I give myself. It's really easy to get like lost in the education and lost in what you're reading or lost in the debates and forget and like stop working on yourself. There's so much of the stuff, Ty, that you have that like isn't just knowledge. Like it's just going to come up one day. And like you'll find it the next time you're on a live that gets heated and somebody mistreats you, you'll find like there's going to be something that bubbles up and it's going to hit. And then everybody's going to judge you for that. And they're going to say, this is who Ty is. And you're going to have to eat shit on that for a while. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that's important to do, is to make sure that as not only are you learning, but then as you interact with other people, that you learn to kind of control that a little bit. And then you can find your community. Then you'll find like truly who your people are, or who the people that you enjoy being around.
Well,
I have a question really fast.
Sure.
Yes.
Ty, were you on Kennedy's live earlier today on a different account that starts with the name of Please and saying go woke, go broke?
No.
No?
No.
Because I have screenshots of it.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, no, this is my only account.
Really?
Yes.
Why'd you take it so long to answer that? That was a weird, Ty. Why?
I'm calling bullshit.
I'm eating. I'm eating right now, and I didn't want to be rude.
Because I don't think people think that you're being genuine.
So, like, okay, so one of the biggest things, one of the reasons I can't really go live anymore is because I do live with my mother. I do struggle with things. I mean, I'll admit it.
Is this you?
What?
Is this you?
No, I don't know who that is.
This isn't you.
No.
I know this is what your face looks like.
No, that's not me.
No?
That's someone else.
That does look like you, Ty. And it's please tie my shoes, T-Y. You sure?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Ty. You got busted, man.
I mean, I don't know who got busted, but I would like... I mean, I can go if you want to have a conversation.
Oh, why wouldn't you just admit that? Of course that's you.
I don't know who that is, but...
You don't think that's you? Jen, can you put that back up?
Yep. Well, here's the screenshot of the go broke. And then that's you.
We don't see anything, Jen.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, Ty, that's you, dude.
Is that me? No, that's not me.
Ty.
He said, is that me?
What do you mean, is that you?
This is gonna sound shitty, but you're not cool enough to have people LARPing as you.
I mean, I don't get upset if people get mad at me.
You got a twin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Ty, you blew it, man. You did a pretty good job for a while.
God bless him, man. And I had to, because of him, I had to take an edible, bro.
Yeah, you took. Yeah, he's been here for 5 minutes. It didn't hit that quick.
No, I messaged Jen.
No, he messaged me earlier. He's like, I'm taking an edible.
I was like, God bless him, man. Jen, hey, listen, do not fuck with Jen. When she asks you a question, she already knows the answer.
Oh, I know that.
Like, why would you? Yes, that was me. Yeah, I was on Kenzie's. Yep, that was me. Yep, that was me.
That's one thing about me is I'm not going to ask a question on something. I don't like to be wrong. It's physically painful for me.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think it would be physical.
And he said, "Is that me?"
Yeah, it was that. No. The answer was wild, actually. Ty, cute kid.
Unbelievable.
So,
but Jay, I did get a text. So yeah, we're gonna get on Discord and talk to that gentleman and see what you think.
Yeah, I got Jen sent me like all the court case. I haven't had time to read that. I might have time to read it this weekend, but
yeah.
Sorry, I was reading a message.
Well,
I was reading the password guess from Discord. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Did anybody make? It's none of those people, right? Yeah, it's none of those. Whatever happened to Bobby G? Is he still out there being a fucking psycho?
Yeah. I guess he's tried to make a couple new accounts and stuff like that, and they keep getting taken down. So
that dude was weird.
Yeah, he was one of the most frightening people that was on this app.
Yeah,
weird guy.
Very weird.
I'm gonna talk to a high guy. I think Amanda's asleep.
Amanda hasn't said shit.
She's taking care of her. Oh, now Ty's admitting in the comments that it was him. Kenzie made fun of me, though.
What'd you say, Amanda?
Do you not hear me?
No, you sound like you're underwater.
Really weird.
I don't know.
I'm just glad it's not my mic.
Is Don Lemon still around?
Oh my Lord, can y'all hear me now?
There you go.
I can.
Oh, it's because I'm next to Admir. He's fucking with my mic.
I think that account that Bobby had was taken down. So I don't think that if he was, he's not.
No, I'm here. I've been here.
We just thought maybe you were asleep. You hadn't said anything in a long time.
Y'all were talking.
I know. Do you have anything to add tonight?
Nope.
I saw your. I think you posted it maybe either on Instagram or like your notes section. What's that all about?
It's on my profile too.
What is it?
About the government shutdown?
Yeah, what you got a notes section like that?
Yeah, I do. That's how I note things.
Just like your everyday life, you just write notes like that?
Yes. Literally on everything.
Jen, do you do that?
You should know this. Come on now.
Do you do that, Jen? All right, now we've lost Jen. What's your how many gigabytes do you have in your notes section of how much is stored in your notes section?
How do I check that?
I don't know. You don't even know what that means.
Have it.
I know how to do this. You go to
No, I have it for every topic that you can think of.
No, you just go to your settings, general, and then storage, and then you can see by app. I want to see. I have.
Well, I'm not going to check right this exact minute because I'm in the car, but I can check it later.
I got 228 megabytes
for your notes.
That's all I got. Yeah, in my notes. Man, just checking. What do you mean we used to have? That's right. I used to do
because I put it over to a PDF a lot of the time.
So what was the number?
34.
34 what? Gigabytes?
No, megabytes.
Okay. All right. You must have.
But yeah, yes, Samantha, I convert them to PDF and then I save them to my files.
I got a lot of megabytes. I forgot that we used to do the show outline on notes. When Felice did it, she always did everything in the notes app. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Which was...
Jen was so mad.
Well, I wasn't mad. It was just having people post stories. It was... I don't give my phone number out to just anybody. So it's like having other people. So I just moved it over to Google Docs.
One of these days, I'm going to get Jen's number. I'm not going to have to use WhatsApp anymore.
So dumb.
Let's see, like I'll convert them to a PDF.
This is not good.
Yeah, y'all.
My bad.
Don't shame my notes.
My bad. I was worried, Cassie. I thought she had 32 gigabytes. That would be an insane amount of storage. But with what I saw, like, also your layout is incredible on those notes.
Thank you. I work very hard on them.
I don't understand layout people. Jen, I think Jen does that too. Feels like such a waste of time.
I am a layout person.
100K unread emails. Where am I at? So who said there are 100K unread emails? How many you got, Admir?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Jen has 0 unread emails. I have 28,000. Chat, people in the chat, how many unread emails do you have? 98,000. Jesus. Okay. We got a lot of ADHD people here. 0 unread emails. That's crazy.
34,677.
How many?
34,677.
And what if you filter out like the adult stuff? How many do you have?
I don't even know how to filter that stuff, man.
How many of those emails are food?
Admir, come back. All these we've missed you. Fucking Cracker Barrel in Arkansas. We missed you. Come back. Thanks for joining us. He's on every fucking call.
Red
list.
Lobster, Louisiana. Oh, man. That was 71,000? Golly.
I had an email address that had so many unread emails that I just got rid of. I just deleted it. Like I logged out from it. And I cannot remember the password and the recovery email on it. Like I don't have. And the phone number I don't have anymore. So I just have this email that has like a couple really important emails that I'm supposed to get, and I just have to guess. I don't really know what to do at this point. I've just given up.
Listen, the only emails that I read,
the
it's the
one-
business. That's it.
Well, there's an RTP email that, like, I mean, I guess Jay hasn't had access to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. When I got I got password for that one. There was so many unread.
Nothing sent an email. See, look at that. That's like you're gonna start debating people, Amanda?
Let me put it better. Hold on.
Man is about to piss off her entire audience with all these notes and links. Google locks you out? Is this real? Or people get locked out of Google? Is it date night or breaking? Do we have breaking news? That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's just on your phone.
This is all you, Amanda?
What kind of psycho has that on their phone?
Yes. Hold on. There's more.
Whoa. I didn't see that earlier today. A federal judge has granted the New York Times demand for a list of Elon Musk's security clearances. How did they get that? How would they win a FOIA for that?
Huh.
I don't know what that's about. Do we have other breaking news? Who brought up breaking news? I thought we had something.
I didn't.
I know. Thanks, Admir. Fucking, I was talking about the chat. Was it me? Yeah, we know it wasn't you.
People off.
What'd you say, Amanda? I don't see anything. I don't see any breaking news. Got me all excited for nothing.
Hold on, just real quick. Navy. Navy. Sorry. Listen,
For what?
Thanks, Jen.
Are you stuck?
No. Have you guys heard that?
Oh, what did you just do? Why did you do that?
No. Have you heard Melania's little thing that she did at the Navy?
No.
Oh my God! Find the video.
All right.
It's Melania's Hooyah Navy.
All right, here you'll be able to hear it.
Hooyah Navy! Hooyah Navy! Hooyah Navy!
What the hell?
I wasn't making shit up. That's why.
What in the fuck? Hooyah Navy! Yes, every one of them. She's just doing that to piss off Donald. That's unbelievable.
I told you.
The sailors in the back, they were feeling it too.
She said, Hooyah Navy.
That's actually pretty good. Let's hear it. That was pretty close, Admir.
Hooyah Navy!
That's like a question.
Hooyah Navy!
Statement.
Hooyah Navy!
Give it to me. Just escalated. Hooyah Navy? Hooyah Navy. Hooyah Navy. Add it to the soundboard. It doesn't even get the soundboard. That's unbelievable.
That is awful, bro. That is awful.
What did she say to the Navy? There's no way she had something important to say. What?
Oh, I can't remember who was it. There was a creator that I do it in a video, and it's the same speech, and she was going, and everybody's like, what?
Admir, what was that?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jen.
Orphan ones usually get to people.
Hey, bestie.
And
Give us your
Ty?
best cheer.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
we're doing
No.
a 6-7 cheer.
I want to hear it loud as you can do it in the car. 5, 6,
Score,
7, 8.
Score, Titan, score. Let's get 6, 7 more.
Is that a real cheer?
Yes, it's a real cheer.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, have you guys heard?
That
Do you guys
sucks.
know what 6-7 is?
It's not a
Do you
thing.
guys know?
If
Yes,
anybody,
it's from a song.
I know, but it's
Yes.
just
Is it
not.
from a song?
Yes,
Hold
it's
on.
from a song.
It's
Do you want me to play the song?
It's a thing that's not a thing. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I've tried figuring this out. I've had everybody tell me.
The things that we say didn't always make sense either. But
Yeah, like what? Don't be old. Shut up. Sorry. It doesn't make sense. I get it. It just doesn't make sense. It was like a song, and then it got put in like a viral meme, and then everybody just started using it like however the hell they want to. And then that's just how you can use it now. You can just use it whenever. I guess it's like kind of like that's what she said, maybe. It's kind of like that. You can just use
No, it's kind of like 1738 from back in the days.
What is that?
You don't remember 1738?
No,
Oh, you're Mormon.
Is somebody snoring?
Well, okay. Oh, it's the baby.
You have a baby? Who has a baby?
My niece.
Oh. I thought Admir passed out.
That's why she's been quiet.
No, I just want to scream.
Do y'all want to see
Yeah,
notes or
baby,
not?
please.
1738. Look up that
I'm
song.
looking. It's a song?
Yes.
What is this nonsense?
1738. What?
And you could just say 1738 whenever you wanted, just for no reason, and it just is funny.
Not for no reason, but it was a song, and they're saying it like the 67 people.
Was this Trap Queen? Is that what it's on?
But 67, like at my kids' school, they're not allowed to say it, or they will get written up.
But it's not 67.
Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door.
Wait, you never heard that song?
No, I haven't. I just didn't know. I don't listen to the lyrics, I don't think. I know that.
Are y'all helping with these notes or not?
Hey everybody.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be up here long. I'm not gonna be up here long. Right? I just want you to know that I almost I just want everybody to know that the RTP off this app is my friend.
That's right.
And I almost blocked him after listening to what I just heard of not knowing what 1738 was. Like, how can you not know that and be my friend? I'm judging you. I am judging you. Side eye, side eye. Now I'm going to hop down.
No, I think
side eye.
What kind of friend? What kind of friend are you that you let a friend go through life and not know this?
This is gaslighting.
This is narcissism. It's 100% gaslighting. I'm great at it.
Y'all have a great day, man. Just come on.
So safe, man.
Oh,
yeah, Navy. Oh, yeah, Navy.
No.
Oh, who can, Jen?
This whole life has just been a mess. I mean, Ty, gets called out. We hadn't had a call out live in a minute.
How am I the one that's like most put together right? Well, Jen, she's driving. I hope she's the most put together. And Jen doesn't do anything fun anyway, so it wouldn't be.
I'm pretty put together.
Admir?
Fuck you. Are you gonna big box me or not?
Sorry.
Big box when I'm in the box. Do you have something you want to call out RTP about?
Well, I want to say hello to RTP, and I want to tell him there he's still short. No matter how much he eat, he's done growing. Yeah, and that's all I wanted to say for tonight. That's about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good to see you.
Drop me down for you.
See you.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Don't.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy. Man. You process cannabis like a teenager too. Like you're such a lightweight. It's like your first time every time.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right, Admir. It's all right. You're right. Everything's going to be good, bud. Admir, tell us a joke.
What?
Big yawn. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn, Admir.
I can't tell jokes.
Oh, no. All right. Everybody mute up. Admir, the show's yours. I just want you to tell us about the thing that Trump did this week the most that you didn't like. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's as I say, access to stop Amanda. Says miscarriage labeled as abortion. Brittany Watts. I'm doing so good.
You're doing great, Admir.
Who knew the edibles make you go back through puberty? Who knew?
It says Georgia 2025.
It does, but Admir, the question I asked you was this week, what did Trump do that you didn't like? You're just reading things, bud.
I can't remember, bro. What the fuck is going on?
No, we're just listening to you, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I don't know what he did. That motherfucker, as soon as he breathes, I don't like it.
Do you want to talk about anybody you got TikTok beef with right now? You want to talk about that?
I don't really got beef with people. Oh yeah, what's his name? Darren.
Darren, of course, yeah. Tell us about Darren. What's going on with Darren?
Well, I don't know if I can say that on here. I don't want to.
No, it's fine. I checked with the producer. She's cool with it. What? Tell us about Darren.
So it was him and that what's his name? F-ball.
F-ball. Okay, Darren and F-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were making fun of a big dude. They were putting pictures up of him.
Okay.
And like I went up and I took a screenshot of Darren and I said, it's diabolical that one fat man is making fun of another fat man. And then, F-ball started running his mouth. Said something about Jan 6, which I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Jan 6.
Yeah, this motherfucker keeps bringing up Jan 6, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you, though? So that's why you're upset with him? Because he brought up Jan 6?
No, fuck him.
What?
I did fuck him. F-ball. He's the dude that they got charged in.
F-ball is the one that got charged going to Jan 6.
Yes.
All right. So you guys have beef because he went to Jan 6? Or because he was being an online cyberbully?
Both.
I like that.
Both.
You're a real hero.
No, I just don't like his bitch ass. He's just an ugly dude.
Yeah.
Like inside and outside.
It's an ugly heart.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't like you, Ty. This is all your fault. With you, I had to take this freaking edible.
Why don't you like Ty? He's been on your side as long as you've been on TikTok. That was your boy.
Listen, he ain't my boy. That dude talks slower than I do right now. I can't. That shit was.
The chat wants to know what strain and how much.
We should just do an ask me anything to Admir. Anybody can just come up one by one and ask Admir any question.
Oh, fuck me.
You ready? Get a drink of water, bud. Yeah, guys, anybody can come up and ask Admir a question. We're just going to go one by one. Make it quick, but Admir, get yourself a drink of water.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you got this, dude. Okay. All right, Fuzz is here.
Oh man.
So I requested before the ask question. I have a
sorry,
story
that's the rules.
to tell.
Okay, you can tell him a story. That's fine.
A quick little story, yeah. So, Admir, the other day I was on my way to work and I was driving and I looked in the field and I saw these 4 cows. These 4 cows were sitting around and they were all smoking, you know? They were all doing the green herbs, you know? And they were playing poker. Oh, no, and I'm not kidding. All 4 of them were playing poker, toking. I bet the stakes were high.
There's no chance he followed any of that. There's no way. Admir, tell us any part of what he just said. Admir, just repeat one of the words that he said.
He doesn't even know he's muted.
We've lost Admir. Is he muted? Did Jen mute him? He's not.
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh, he might not be able to do this. Admir.
All right. There was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember now. But
there he is. There you are.
Admir, did you hear my story?
What story? I went to grab some water.
Okay, can I tell my story again?
That's fair. You can go get water, Jay. That's
I didn't know he was going to leave his phone. Why'd you?
Right.
You can take
All right, Admir. So I was on my way to work the other day, and I looked across the field, and I saw these 4 cows sitting around this table, and they were hitting the green beans, right? They're just puff pass, and they were doing all that. I'm like, holy crap! I pulled over to watch them, and then I realized they're playing poker. I bet the stakes were high.
What? What the fuck is going on here?
Buzz, thanks for coming. That's fine. We'll try the next one. Stacy has a question. Go ahead, Stacy. Welcome.
Hi, Jay. Hi, Chad. Hi, Jen. Hey, Admir, my friend.
Hi.
Exactly. Admir, so tell me what does your name mean? What does Admir mean? And what does the P stand for?
I'm sorry, what?
What does your name is so beautiful. I'm just wondering what it means. Does it have a meaning? And what does the P stand for?
I don't know what it means. And the P is for my
last name? Are you trying to?
Yes, my last name.
Oh, it's not the middle name?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I was just curious. I wouldn't ask you to, dox yourself, but Admir is such a melodic name. I was hoping to get a translation.
I don't know.
You're going to need a translation for whatever he says.
I don't think Admir can spell his name right now.
All right. Thanks, Stacy.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Why me?
Well, because people want to talk to Jaden. What's up, dude?
Absolutely. This is a tremendous time. Excuse me 1 second.
What the fuck?
I think it's
there we go. Listen,
Admir, it's the
we're
president.
having a tremendous time. Absolutely. So stand before me, okay? Because I can't really do that well these days. But listen, is everybody having a tremendous time? Haven't we done some great things this year? Listen, we had a breakthrough report. We had an autism alert. We found out the cure. We found out the cause, okay? Don't take Tylenol, all right? I don't give a shit how you feel. Don't take it. Nothing bad can happen. It can only bad not happen. And that's, frankly, it's a tremendous thing what we've done, okay? We're making America healthy again. And frankly, it couldn't be better. We're doing a tremendous job, aren't we?
Admir?
I'm so confused. What the fuck?
Admir.
I am too. It's the syphilis kicking in. But listen, I think, frankly, we're doing a tremendous job. It would make your head spin if you saw the job we're doing.
Is this Epic?
No, it's
wrong.
No,
This
it's
is the president. This is the president.
it's
That is so
President
nasty.
Trump.
I'm gonna revoke your broadcasting license just for that. But listen, we're having an absolutely beautiful day today. Okay, I'm getting rid of so much free speech. It's tremendous. It's free speech with an asterisk. Okay, it's tremendous. Isn't that beautiful? Nothing is free, as they say, and especially not your speech.
That's right.
But listen, exactly. Is everybody having a tremendous time? Aren't I doing a great job in the Fourth Reich?
Yeah, Admir, do you have a? This is your guy. You voted for him.
This is true.
I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know. He's shy.
He's tongue-tied. He's like Crooked Hillary, can barely speak. But listen, okay, I think, frankly, you should be so grateful of the job we're doing. We're making so much money. I've made so much money, $2 billion more. I think, frankly, you judge a country's success on how much the president makes, and I think it's absolutely beautiful.
I think you're accomplishing a lot of goals.
I absolutely am. Okay, it's tremendous. Look at how many rights we've taken away. Okay, it's funny. We're taking so many rights from the lefts, and it's tremendous. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, listen, step on my bad side. I might send the National Guard your way. We don't know. We're looking into that, but we're having such fun. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. It's like there's not even a Congress anymore. It's true. I don't even know what the fuck Mike Johnson does these days. He's barely there, but
some
it's
say
so
he doesn't do
fun.
anything. I've heard that.
A lot of people say that. Tremendous people say that. Very smart people. They say, "Sir, have you seen Mike Johnson?" And I say, "My neck doesn't bend that low." But listen, it's a tremendous thing what we're doing in this country. Okay, I mean, who even heard of habeas corpus? It sounds like an anime move, but I think we got to get rid of it. It sounds too foreign. We got to get rid of it.
It's habeas corpus sounds like something you would try to deport. That's what it sounds like to me.
I absolutely would. Back to Istanbul or whatever that language is. Listen, excuse me. Listen, frankly, I've never heard of it. I think we got to get rid of it. It's a nasty term. It was from nasty people, probably. It could be ISIS. We don't know. But listen, it's a horrible thing what they're doing to this country with the so-called courts and your right to free speech and whatnot. We got to get rid of all that shit. I think, frankly, President for Life is sounding better by the day. If she can do it, why can't I?
If she can. Who wrote that line for you? Is that Stephen Miller?
Surprisingly, I wrote it myself.
That was you?
No, listen, he's getting his forehead polished tonight, so I'm all solo today. Okay, we had a big day. We had a big speech, a roundtable discussion. There was no pizza for some reason. They said I had a roundtable today, and it was falsely advertised.
Yeah.
But it was absolutely beautiful. Okay. Antifa is officially as bad as the Taliban, which aren't that bad of guys, by the way. I invited them to Camp David. Not that bad. We could have made lanyards. But this whole thing with the Antifa, they're horrible people. You look at what they're doing to our beautiful statues of Robert E. Lee. I think it's terrible.
It seems like there was a statue recently that.
Admir really fast. Admir, are you okay?
Just don't take a Tylenol.
Is he for real?
Yeah, no, this is really him, dude. This is your opportunity.
It's true. This is your president.
Drive together, Admir. First time we get to talk to the president.
Okay.
Tell him all your dreams, buddy.
Mr. President, go fuck yourself.
You're sounding like Sleepy Joe by the day. Listen, that's why I won, okay? I won because people, they didn't trust him. They didn't trust Kamala, whatever her name is. Bing, bang. Kamala, mala, bing, bang. Whatever the name is, frankly, I think people don't want that. They like a good, trusted leader like me.
Yep.
And that's why I'm your president for life. I mean, for this term. And it's tremendous, isn't it? Absolutely is speechless, so speechless. You can't even say thank you. Did you even once say thank you to me?
Admir,
I guess not. You're so nasty, Admir.
I thought this was Z-Pack.
Wrong.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
This isn't Z-Pack, this is A-Pack, baby. That's right. Listen, I'm doing a tremendous job, and you're so nasty to me.
I'm sorry.
You should be. You don't disrespect dear leader like
Admir?
that.
You coward. You back down that quick?
I don't know how to act.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I've never been so insulted, okay?
Well, do we want to let other people talk to Trump and maybe let Admir have a
Absolutely.
a nighty-night, Admir?
Absolutely.
Night. Yeah, bring everybody up. Just fucking feel the panel. I don't care.
All
Let's
right.
do it. We'll just hang out.
Let's see. I don't know how many people can be brought up. You might have to change the layout.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to do that, probably. There's a chance. I think I do this. Guys, we're now directing questions to the president, no longer to Admir.
That's dear leader to you.
Sorry.
Hello.
To dear leader.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I
hello.
came up to talk to Admir.
I don't think that's possible.
He's
right
not
now.
doing a whole lot of that tonight.
Nah, that's okay. How's it going, Mr. President? Are you eating enough steaks and Big Macs?
Listen, I'm doing so fabulously, okay? I've barely even remembered I've got deep vein thrombosis, but I feel fine, okay? I'm getting my 3 hours of sleep in each night, and I feel totally fine, okay? I think they say I'm the healthiest president.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. You look great. You could totally,
That's
don't even worry
right.
about it. You could eat as many Big Macs as you want. You look totally great.
I look tremendous, okay?
Yeah,
And
you could
listen,
you could have a cheat day every day, I think.
I already do, but listen, frankly, I've never felt better, okay? And listen, RFK and I were working on a new presidential fitness test so that every young boy and girl has my exact BMI, and it's going to be absolutely tremendous.
What is your
What is
BMI?
if I can ask? What
It's
is
none
the
of your
fitness
business,
test?
but listen, it's going to be so great for our people. They're going to have such great cankles. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Well, how many in this fitness test? How many cheeseburgers are you fitting in his mouth?
It's more than how many fingers I have. But listen, frankly, I think we're doing a tremendous job lately. I think everybody would be happy with what we're doing, okay?
Okay.
That's right. And listen, this whole government...
He really would be the hardest person to talk to. It's just...
It's true.
This
It's
is
true.
so
Listen,
accurate. So you're like
we're
Trump
doing a
is
tremendous
HVAC.
job.
They're the same person. They're just whatever you say to them, they just say whatever the fuck they want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be on topic. They just say whatever they want, and they're like, "It's your fault for not understanding." It's really
Did
incredible.
Admir say fuck it and drop?
Oh, he might have.
Notice Admir.
That was so nasty.
I mean, honestly, a puppet like this might have been the end for him.
I dropped him.
When I say fuck it, people accuse me of incest. I don't understand why that's fair.
Jesus Christ.
But listen, we have such a great relationship with so many tremendous people. We've solved 18 wars this year alone. Isn't that fabulous? It's true. If you count the ones that haven't started yet, we've solved them.
Can you name those? Can you name those wars?
There was a horrible conflict going on with the North and South Poles, okay? People don't tell you there's an anti-Santa that lives down there, okay? And he's kind of racist, if you could believe it. He's so nasty. But we settled that, okay? We did a tremendous job going on with Istanbul and Constantinople. Those were some horrible places.
It's a big one.
It's true. Listen, but we got them. We got them in a room together. I even sat down. I was on a phone call with the president of Puerto Rico, and we had a great talk. And I thought it was absolutely
Who was Puerto Rico
powerful
at
right
war
there.
with? I can't remember.
You know, we're looking into that. Probably ISIS. We don't know. But listen, there was some horrible things going on there, and I did not like what I saw. Much like Osama bin Laden, okay? I wrote a book in some page somewhere in some library that doesn't exist. I didn't like what I saw. The name Osama was too close to Obama, and I couldn't stand that. I said, look out for him. So I kind of take credit for the whole, catching him and whatnot.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's true.
Well, what were some of the other countries where you settled the wars?
They don't really matter. But listen, we're doing a tremendous job.
I thought Puerto Rico was at war with the Virgin Islands, or maybe the Keys. Was it the Keys?
Listen, I've been at war with virgins for many years, but listen, I think, frankly, there's a lot of nasty things going on in this world, and what it takes is a guy like me who knows his way around.
You know your way around what? What is it that you know your way around?
It's not important. Okay, it could be Miss Teen USA. It could be the country. It's frankly, I know a lot of places and a lot of people. They respect me. We didn't have that level of respect, and you wouldn't have that respect with Kamala Harris. Okay, but they respect me.
What's your relationship like right now? I know it might be a sensitive time, but a lot of people are saying that you and Vladimir are not BFFs.
Well, you know, we're having I may have suppressed my feelings for a certain young gentleman. His name is Roosevelt. I said I didn't know him. I said we had no relation. And, you know, it turns out he's written my entire domestic policy and some foreign ones, too. But listen, you know, Vladimir, he's been so nasty to me lately.
Are you saying that Vladimir used to write your policy, but now you got a side piece in Russ?
I admit, okay, previously it's true. It's my side policy, okay? But listen, it's a little embarrassing. I didn't want it to come out this way. But Vladimir, we had him in Alaska, which apparently we own. And he was there, and he said he would stop.
Be honest.
Wait, listen, you're being so goddamn nasty right now, okay? You're being so mean to me. You are being so nasty, such a low-rate, failing reporter you are. But listen, I think, frankly, it was so mean of him. He said he was going to stop, and I said, really? And he said, yeah. And I said, and he said, uh-huh. And I said, oh, really? And he said, shut up. And then we stopped talking for a little bit. The next day, he bombs a factory in Ukraine, and I did not like that at all.
So do you think, is it irreparable? Or are you looking for, have you found love in perhaps the UAE or Qatar, or... Are you on the market?
That's too many. Listen, that's too many letters for me. But we're doing a tremendous thing right now. Frankly,
it's three letters.
I am so. That's too many.
Still too many.
But we got to get rid of these 3-letter agencies first of all.
That's right.
Look, I'm doing so well in the Middle East right now. I have the backing of Netanyahu, and I could never be happier.
I've got a question, Mr. President. How you doing?
6'9" next.
I can't even. All right, I'm gonna try and roll with this. Hello, Mr. President. This is John Q, right winger here over at the Turning Point Media, lead analyst for bullshit. I have a question to tee up. You mentioned 3 letters. I think we'd like to focus on what's most importantly, these 3 letters, UFC. I heard over rumors that you were possibly going to be creating a new weight division so you can participate and possibly take on 4 13-year-old girls. Is this true? I'm hoping for the best. Is that what's happening?
So first of all, we talk about letters, and your name was John Q, and I got so endorsed by a guy named Q many years ago, Mr. Q, and I never met him, but we won by a lot, thanks to Q, and frankly, if I had any idea who he was, he'd be in my administration. But as far as the UF, whatever that third letter was, I think, frankly, it's a good idea. I think, frankly, it could be for a charity that goes right back to me or something, to have a bunch of girls climb on top of me and see if they can pin me. And frankly, I think, it's not a bad idea. I used to do it all I mean, I've never done that, and it's not something I've ever done. But it's not a bad idea. I mean, you pitched it, not me.
That's right. You're just catching.
You need to shut the hell up. You're being so nasty tonight.
I'm sorry. I just said it's a kink thing. I think about you during sex a lot, so it's not my bad.
That is so horrible. Okay. Frankly, it's not fair because when I make jokes about sex, I end up with lawsuits that impact my ability to run a campaign because I'm in court every goddamn day. But it's okay when you do it. I don't think that's fair. I think that's so nasty.
Yeah, it's my bad, because I always thought that was about sexual assault and not a joke. I thought that's what that case was about.
It was locker room talk, okay?
I think it was.
I'm the king of locker room
I think
talk.
it was a changing room, if I remember correctly.
It may have listened. I have a lot of rooms that I'm in charge of: locker rooms, dressing rooms, changing rooms. It doesn't matter. A room's a room.
I think the
And
argument. I
frankly,
think
it's
maybe this
beautiful.
was. I think maybe the problem was they didn't feel you were in charge of that particular dressing room.
I absolutely was. Listen, I took charge that day. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about or where you're talking about or when or why. But listen, I think, frankly, it is so horrible what people are saying about me.
It is horrible.
Okay, it was so mean.
It is. You wouldn't
so
believe
nasty.
how horrible it is. It is. There's some tough stuff.
It is so terrible, okay? And frankly, these are some Democratic judges in radical Democratic states that are doing these things to me. I think, frankly, it's reverse racism.
It's reverse racist. Anti-orange sentiment, something like that.
Something like that. It's a white on white crime.
Sure.
White on orange crime. It's so nasty, frankly.
May I ask the president a question?
Sure.
8.5 inches next.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Fuck. All right, Jesus Christ, I can't even get this out.
That's pretty long.
Fuck.
It's true.
All right. Anyways, Mr. President, when you finally get that ballroom done, will you invite the people to attend or no?
Listen, frankly, this is a country we used to have great big balls in this country, and we don't anymore, okay? When Biden was president, we had no balls. I'm president now, and frankly, if Kamala was president, there'd be even less balls. But we're bringing back balls. We're bringing back the biggest balls, okay? And what we need for that is ballroom. And if you've taken a look at my ankles, we're going to need a lot more room for my balls, okay? It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Does that answer your question? Does that answer it? Are we clear on that now?
Dude, I am on the fucking floor right now.
That's all right.
A lot of women are with me. But listen, frankly, I think we're doing a tremendous thing right now. Everybody wants this, okay? We're going to party like it's 1865, and it's going to be so beautiful.
You know what I was surprised at the other day? Somebody asked you a question about a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell, and what was interesting, I didn't realize that you didn't know people had been talking about her. You seemed very surprised, almost like you didn't remember that name. I was surprised by that. Do you remember her at all?
You know, I was talking to Kash Patel, and according to FBI documents, she doesn't even exist. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, frankly, Epstein doesn't even exist. There's no record of him whatsoever in our computers and our documents, and so I don't think we need to worry about that. I don't think we need to deal with any files or anything like that. I think, frankly, it's a figment of your leftist, radical, Marxist, racist, istist imagination.
Yeah.
And we can all move past and focus on the future.
And as far as a pardon, now that this is tough because now people are going to say that you can't pardon someone who's imaginary.
I think, frankly, listen, we're doing a tremendous thing with energy right now. We're making America energy independent. You got to get rid of those windmills, okay? And we had a great speech before the UN. Those windmills, they cause cancer and deep vein thrombosis. It's probably what got to me. And it's so horrible what's going on these days. It's so nasty what's happening and what they're doing to me. I don't know how it's allowed.
All right. I mean, that wasn't even, that was a great answer, actually. Really terrific.
It's true. They call it the weave. Kamala would know a lot about that. But listen, we have done an absolutely beautiful job this year. Okay, you can't even give me credit. You can't even give me a thank you for that.
Yeah, maybe. What should I thank you for? I've been thanking you for a lot of things. Honestly, I do feel like I've been giving a lot of credit to God recently. I don't know if that should have been going to you.
It's really not fair, okay? I am your God, and I don't think it's fair for you to credit other people.
Okay.
I'd just like to jump in. I was going to say, speaking of God, Sir President. God,
never heard of him.
Of course, because you are it. What is the deal with the halftime show? I mean, are we going to get our Creed, our Lee Greenwood? I mean, you're in connection with them. I'm hoping.
So, listen, first of all, there will be absolutely no kneeling, no flag burning at my NFL halftime. And I think it's horrible. They have this horrible man. His name is bad rodent or something like that. It's so nasty what he's doing. But he's coming in here and he's saying such nasty things about me, and they give him the halftime performance. I mean, you had that last guy, the other black. He's talking about probably a minor or something like that. That was so nasty. It's like a 2v2. It's like a back-to-back of hating Donald Trump at the Super Bowl, and it's so nasty. I think, frankly, we need to deport him straight back to Puerto Rico.
Did that answer your question? You could do Creed and Lee Greenwood, and it could be like Lee Creedwood. You call it that. That'd be pretty cool. Does Lee Greenwood sing anything but "God Bless the USA"? Does he have another song?
Why would he need to? I think he's actually done it for every nation. I think it's like God Bless Canada, God Bless Antarctica. I think there's like 12 versions.
I'm trying to find his discology. It's he got "We Were Meant for Each Other." Oh, he also has "America the Beautiful" and "Starship."
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
It's tremendous. You know what else is great? Our Bibles at $69.99. You can get your own autographed Donald J. Trump Lee Greenwood Bible today. Okay, it's almost Christmas. These are not tariff affected, so buy it now.
Where are they? They're not printed in China?
No, they're printed right here in America, probably.
Probably. I'm looking at Lee Greenwood right now. That guy. What do you think about Lee Greenwood? I have this theory that you actually fucking hate all of the celebrities that endorse you, but it's just like it's all you like. I don't think you really like Kid Rock.
No, listen, I really love Greenwood. He's a tremendous singer. He was a great guy. He endorsed me, so I like him. I like him because he said, I like Donald Trump, and it's really how I think about everybody, okay? If Taylor Swift came out and endorsed me, I'd take back every goddamn nasty thing I said about her. I would delete every mean tweet and nasty truth I posted about her. It would be so beautiful. And frankly, she should endorse me, okay? She's young, she's skinny, she's white. She's my type. I think, frankly, it's a match made in heaven.
All right. Somebody else ask a question. We got to get out of here soon.
Let's. Jinx, did you have a question?
Hello. Yeah, I just been down there in the chat, and it sounds like y'all are beating up on our president, and he is your president too, and he has taken this country to heights that we have never been able to imagine. And you mentioned them windmills, and that's why I pushed that button there, because I really wanted to talk to you about them, because I am so glad that you got rid of them windmills, because they were I'm down here, I'm in the South, but kind of in the middle of the South, in the West kind of, and we got them.
So you're in the Southwest?
Something like that.
It's true.
Do you know what state you're in by chance?
A few of them. I like to travel a lot. And so
sorry.
So I just wanted to say that them windmills, they was gonna put one in our farm, and they blow our wheat.
Is your farm also a traveling farm?
No, but it's kind of it's by state, like it's part of this. It's by state.
It's into multiple states. You can't choose.
It is.
Yeah.
It straddles the line, and so I just wanted to thank President Trump personally. I've gone to many of your rallies, sir, but I've never been able to get close enough to you. And I want to thank you so much for what you've done for our country, and them tariffs. The money that them tariffs is coming in, they're gonna be able to cover my health care, because I'm about to lose that health care, because they said that they take away.
It's true. Listen, Jinx. First of all, you owe me a soda. But secondly, about the whole rally situation, it is quite difficult for many people to get close to me given my registry. But listen, I think frankly it's an absolutely beautiful thing what you said about the windmills, and I was right from day one. A lot of people are saying that. It's true. It's true. You could circumcise a whale with those things. It's so horrible what those machines do.
Our whales are so important because I don't live near the water, but I heard it's beautiful, and I hope to get there one day.
It is horrible. It is so horrible what you see. I mean, I took a stroll at the beach the other day in Florida, and Chris Christie just washed up ashore, and it's horrible what they've done to them. It is so nasty what they've done to these people. But listen, we're looking into that. We're getting it to clean coal. It's going to be so clean. Listen, our coal is going to be so clean. You're going to be seeing, instead of those ducks being washed in the Dove commercial, it's going to be coal being washed. It's going to be so beautiful.
Because listen, Mr. President, I know if anybody can do it, you can do it, because them Democrats, they just be out for themselves, and you are going to find a way. I mean, I've never heard of it myself. I mean, I can't get the soot out of my husband's pants, but I'm sure that you would be able to make a clean burning coal, and it would just turn this world around, and we would be the leaders of the free world against her. So I'm going to get out your way. I just appreciate your time, and thank you, host, for letting me come up and share my thoughts and opinions.
God bless America. God bless you.
Absolutely beautiful.
God
Listen,
bless America.
we're gonna make coal so clean we'll be calling them Aryans. But listen, we're doing an absolutely beautiful thing in this country, and a lot of people a lot of people are so happy with the job we're doing. Nobody's done more in 1 year than I have, and frankly, I think a lot of people, they're gonna be waking up to it soon. I think even RT, whatever that third letter is gonna be saying it. He's gonna be whatever. We don't talk. Listen, stop saying P around me. That gets me excited. But listen, we're going to be doing an absolutely beautiful thing, and you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it.
What is it exactly that you're doing?
It really doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I did today. But listen, we're having an absolutely beautiful time. Okay, America's #1 again.
Yeah. Where were we when Biden was president? I can't remember how far down the rankings
we were like number G or something like that. It was terrible.
Cindy, just real quick, I know I might regret saying this. Any thoughts on the continent of Africa?
I have many thoughts about that continent.
I'd like to hear some
First
of
of all, I was very impressed by the English-speaking abilities of the president of Liberia. He really impressed me by that.
Yeah.
And I frankly, I would not expect that from such a country. Okay, a lot of people, they've never heard of that country.
I like
but,
that.
There's a
Speak
nation.
English. That's what it's like.
It's true. That's right. The national language will be American from this point on. But listen, I think it's really nasty what Kenya's doing. They haven't returned my calls. I asked them for the real Obama birth certificate.
Oof.
They haven't given it to me. I've been asking for like 15 years now. It's still on the table, but for the rest of it, listen, there's some terrible people coming out of there.
Other African countries?
There's the South Africa, there's Southwest Africa, there's Southwest Airlines. That's probably one of them. And they're all horrible places.
Yeah, that's all.
There's something up there probably.
It's really good.
Poland's in Africa, right?
Yeah, it's in northeast Africa.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's up there.
I thought so. That sounds about right. Listen,
Yeah.
Listen, the country of Africa is so horrible. It's a horrible place, frankly.
It's the worst country, some say.
It's true.
Yeah, any thoughts on your plans with Israel and Palestine? I know that's a sensitive one. It seems like you've got a pretty good grasp on it, though.
I'm going to be cranking out around the clock dozens and dozens of AI-generated videos of what Gaza's going to be looking like when I take hold. And it's going to be so beautiful. They're going to be so inspired. They won't even want their own sovereignty anymore.
Sure.
They're going to want they're going to be wanting the U.S. to put itself right on in that little Gaza, and it's going to be beautiful.
And just real quick, continent-wise, what continent is Gaza on?
Listen, there's like 8 of them or something. It's probably it's in the Middle East. That's a continent.
It is. That's true. It's on the continent of the Middle East. Well, I thought I was going to get you on that one. Yeah.
It's true. Listen, you can't get me. I'm too quick with it. That's how I won. That's why I'm president and you're not. Isn't that fabulous?
Yeah. Quick question. We had a couple people just wanting to know. A lot of people felt like maybe cutting off soybean sales to China and then giving Brazil $20 billion and then having them sell soybeans. Some people have said, not that you were wrong, but that you didn't explain it well enough. Would you like an opportunity to explain?
So listen, we have looked into the soybeans, and RFK, he's done a lot of studies into
I said
that.
Brazil. Sorry, I said Brazil. Argentina.
That's right. Listen, Mr. Argentina, he's been a great guy to me, okay? And we did a tremendous job with the soybeans, okay? We did a tremendous job with that. And, he called me up one day. It actually, it really wasn't a call. It was an unsolicited dick pic. And I said, that's not bad. What do you want for that? And he said, maybe about 10, 15, 20 billion. And I said, you know what? For that, I really can't deny it. So here you go. And so I Venmo'd him $20 billion from the U.S. government. And frankly, it was a pretty good deal.
You have your Venmo has the Treasury attached to it?
It's amazing what you can do when nobody fucking cares. But listen, we're doing an absolutely beautiful thing. We did a tremendous thing for them. We strengthened our relationships, frankly.
How
it was the most beautiful transaction.
How did you strengthen that relationship? What did you do?
Well, frankly, it's between us, but I gave him a little spin on so-called Express, and it was beautiful. But listen, we have a tremendous relationship together. I think, frankly, it's between us, okay? We're going to keep it that way.
And last, before we go, a lot of people who live in South America and fish for a living are concerned that you're going to murder them with drones. Is there anything you could say to these fishermen who are trying to just live?
First of all,
don't want to be murdered by drones?
I was very surprised. I was very surprised that South America wasn't just a really big Texas. But it's horrible what's going on down there, frankly. Okay, and look, you look at some of these people. Frankly, I think it's justified that we got some of these people, okay? Because you look at what's in these oceans. There's a thing called an anglerfish. That shit's scary. You know what? These people bringing that up onto the boats.
Did you say an
anglerfish? Listen, it's called anglerfish. They've got light bulbs coming out of their faces. They're horrible. You look it up. It's a scary little black fish. And listen, these fishermen, they're pulling them up. They're bringing them up to shore. These things look like goddamn aliens. I think they're scary. And if fishermen are capable of bringing that to our country, we gotta nuke the shit out of these bitches, okay? It's some scary shit going on down there. There's a big, deep blue sea in there. We don't want those fishes.
I gotta be honest. This is the first time you've ever made sense to me. I just looked up anglerfish. I think that
that's some scary fuckers, isn't it?
Yeah, I think nuclear weapons might honestly.
So
be the
that's
only
right.
scenario.
Listen. Whether they're carrying horrible pounds of DRUG, whatever that other letter is, or whether they're catching anglerfish, we don't want them. It's a nasty thing coming into our country, and we had to get rid of them.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like that answered my question at all.
It absolutely did.
All right. Cool. Somebody people want to know DEI. Any thoughts on DEI, just in general?
We got rid of DEI so you can DIE. And frankly, there were some nasty people working in these positions, okay? It was some horrible people. I don't understand how they even got these positions working, but there's some nasty people working these jobs. We got rid of it. Listen, we're working on merit only. Just ask RFK and Hegseth and all the other people in my administration. We're working off of merit, and it's tremendous. We're bringing it back.
All right, and last question. Before I do ask this last question, I do want to remind everybody that's in the chat, there's looks like over 500 here. Please remember who we're talking to right now. This man doesn't...
Your president.
Yeah, this man doesn't do anything for free. He grifts. That's why he's doing this. So if you aren't giving this man a bunch of money while he asks this question, he's doing all this work for free.
It's true.
He's doing it for you. So give him... He doesn't really do it for free.
Top is very giving that way.
You all have to give him money. I guess last question would be... Jen, do you have a question? Actually, sorry, real quick. Do you have any questions? Amanda, I haven't asked either of you.
We heard Melania's support of your Navy speech today. Do you have any...
Hoo-yah! It was absolutely beautiful. Can I get a hoo-yah?
Did she practice that with you?
Has she ever sounded like that with you? Ever? Well, be honest.
Listen, no comment. But listen, frankly, we have a tremendous
Wait, hold on.
relationship.
Were you
Excuse
saying
me.
she made no comment? Is that what you're saying?
Listen, I think you need to shut the fuck up.
Sorry,
But we have a tremendous relationship. I'm all over her all the time. She had to wear her boner-proof hat at the inauguration. That's how excited I was. But listen, frankly, okay, we have a tremendous relationship. And if anything goes wrong, anything at all, I know that I've got the receipt and I can send her back in the box that I got her from. And it's absolutely
She
beautiful.
came in a box.
Listen, you got to come somewhere. I got lawsuits from that, but listen, it's absolutely beautiful. We have an absolute. Listen, she gave me a tremendous handshake the other day. It was like the day we first met. It was so beautiful. That's the most action I got. But we have a great relationship, and you wish you had this kind of relationship, don't you?
I do. I'm extremely jealous of all of that. She seems like a very thoughtful, fun human.
Don't you wish your Slovenian bride was hot like mine?
A lot of people say she and Vladimir have the same personality. Do you find that that's why you're attracted to both of them?
You know, something about the whole stoic, rolling the eyes kind of thing it kind of does it for me. I got to be honest with you.
Any validity to the rumors that you impregnated Laura Loomer?
Well, first of all, okay, that is my sleep paralysis demon you're talking about, so you got to be nice to her. But listen, I can't confirm nor deny, okay? I can't confirm nor deny. But listen, frankly, there's a lot of things going on, okay? She's had a lot of work, and we got to be nice to her, okay? I really can't tell if she's angry or happy these days.
Sleep paralysis demon. I don't know if that was nice.
I said she's my sleep paralysis demon. Okay, gotcha. It's a lot more personal than that. But
sleep
you gotta be nice to her because these days I can't tell if she's frowning or smiling.
Term of endearment is what you're saying.
Absolutely is.
Gotcha. I've just never heard that one before. Okay,
she's had more work than you've done in your life.
Okay, but did you get her? Thank you. Did you get her pregnant though?
Listen, I think, frankly, I'm doing a tremendous thing in this country. We have such low birth rates going on, and whether it was her or whether it was somebody I paid in the backseat of a Chevy or wherever it is, I think we are fixing that one pump at a time, and it's absolutely tremendous, okay? So whether or not I did or didn't, we'll find out in a matter of time, and it will be the ugliest fucking human being you've ever seen, and that will be your answer.
I don't know. Can it beat Barrett?
That will be your answer. You'll know. Okay.
All right. Well, I do need to call it a night. Any last words for the people before we shut it down?
Absolutely. Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
You absolutely fucking nailed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Tremendous. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Good night. Amanda, any last words?
Nope.
Jen?
No, I think that we just have to leave it on that.
My face hurts. All right, everybody, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 Pacific Standard Time. Stay cute and cool.